Hello, everybody. Oh god, why is the game audio not coming up? No! Oh, there we go. I actually have to turn it up a little bit. Hold on. I knew Genshin was quiet. This is one of those instances where Howdy, what's up, Stinky? Hi, Blaze. How you doing, Stinky foot? I gotta turn Genshin up. A little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I really want it. Also, Genshin music. The Genshin music is relaxing. This is gonna be a weird thing because I don't normally stream on these days, at least as of right now, and I don't normally do Genshin streams. But as a constant conversation topic I have with friendos is I need to get some consistency with some games I stream, or at least the type of games I stream. I have to figure that out. Genshin, how about you Genshin some bitches? I already got some bitches. Fuck you, Red. I got something. But yeah, I'm gonna probably just. It's probably just gonna be more of a relaxed stream. Anyway, I'm just gonna do my dailies, get my resin done, and we're gonna do the Rite event in Genshin because I haven't actually finished it. I did like all of the side events in it, but I didn't actually end up doing the main, I guess, main story of it. Is the best way I want to word it. I'm trying to think of how I wanna like word that. Genshin addict. Fuck you. Did you do your dailies, Blaze? Huh? You do your dailies, Blaze? Did you do them? Did you do your dailies and get your resin done? Did you? Huh? You and Dake both do it? I hope so. Anyway. I'm gonna work with my Navia team, I think, for the majority of today. I could go into my Shogun team. But I it's okay for the fact that I started min-maxing my fucking Navia team before I did my actual main team. With my fucking C2 Shogun that I haven't been maxed yet, which I feel dumb for. Wait. Fuck you, I've been busy. I don't care, do your fucking dailies. Do your fucking dailies. Get them done. Finish that shit. Okay. Of course, they're mostly underwater. That's fair. I am doing most of my dailies in Fontaine because I actually enjoy doing stuff in Fontaine now. Fontaine's actually been enjoyable, which is why I'm trying to like speed run the catch up for getting my reputation all back up to max. All right, destroy all the pufferfish. Okay, I didn't order until. Alright, that's not gonna work. Look at that. There we go. I was about to be very upset if I missed that. Man, I have no idea what's going on stream. Listen, Red, this is why I think I might just start doing Genshin on the side. I'm not sure. I play so much of this fucking game that I want to make it make sense for people who come by, but listen, I hate how that's actually kind of a point. I'm a slave to Genshin. I'm a fucking slave to this goddamn game. I really am. Every day, wake up, do dailies, get your resin done. Every day. Every fucking day. Well, how you doing, Red? I hope your day's going well. Where's the monolith? Here it is. I hope everyone's days are going well. Say cheese. I feel that with Persona 3 it's easy to get addicted to. Persona 3, I guess one day I'll play it. One day we will get to it. I say as I have started my Persona 2 adventure. Haha, spoilers. Spoilers? I'm dumb. Alright, that was easy. But you know, I will get to Persona. We will play Persona because goodness knows how many fucking people I know are like, "Lamp, get on Persona. You gotta play it right now. You're missing out so fucking much." It's like, I'm trying. I am trying. I am trying to get to it. I promise I'm not faffing about. Okay, there you are. Get over here, you little fuck. Where are you going? I've never actually done the strange light one over in this area. Oh, you're cutting. You're cutting. Get over here. Come on. No. Okay, there we go. Alright. My resin's pretty low, actually, so maybe I'll just go ahead and start on the Lantern Rite story. Where was I actually in it? I think I got to the second part, and then I stabbed. Yeah, I got into the second one. Alright. Get to it quicker so you can understand great vegetables and Itachi. What the fuck does that mean? I mean, I guess that's kind of the point. I don't know what it means. I could go for some steamed broccoli now. I have yet to eat. I should have probably ate before stream, and that's on me for not doing it. I instead said, hey, let's take a nap. After trying to get that. So listen, depending on how this week goes, we're gonna try to get back to SOJ next week, but no promises because me and Jake are still working that out. We're still working that. We're still working that part out.
You're here early. I just ordered. The food should be out in a second. Sit down. Sit down.
I'm so mixed on gaming's voice. I do genuinely like gaming. I love gaming's hair. I genuinely kind of want to get gaming's hair for myself. I love her hair. Oh. But I'm mixed on her voice.
Let's all take a seat.
It's technically it's gaming.
Here, hand me your cups.
But yeah. Make your comments as you will, Red.
Wait, you weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon. That was for you to rinse your utensils.
Oh god, no, Paimon! You've done the one mistake that I've seen in so many sitcoms. Isn't it usually like... No, I don't think it's soap water. It's usually just like very warm water.
Wow, so much delicious food. Do you really eat all this just for breakfast?
That's just how we do it where I'm from. Most of the time, though, I don't eat lunch after dim sum.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Staring at food's gonna make me even more hungry.
Eat. If it's not enough, we can always order more. Oh, and there's tong soy coming as well. I don't usually have that in the morning, but, well, since everyone's here,
Shit,
I just had to
order. No, I have food.
What about you, traveler?
Prepped
Is the food to your liking?
outside.
Want some more seafood kanji? Let me refill your bowl.
This is making me want to order food. Stop it. Stop it, me. Do not order food. I'll do it myself.
Paimon's gonna take you up on that. Fill it up nice and full and make sure she
This is a cute. I like this though. This is cute. Everyone picks up chopsticks, big as stickin'. Your taste tastes exquisite and uniquely flavored. You slowly start to relax as you enjoy pleasant conversation over a satisfying meal. It goes on until Paimon can't eat another bite. That's a fucking shocker.
So full. That meal was so satisfying. It even gave Paimon some extra brain juice.
Paimon, you have no brain juice, so that says a lot.
Paimon's figured it out. Let's think about this for a second, Gaming. You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the three of us.
Please.
Well, you
Hold on, is
must
there
be
even any
hiding the
place
fact
open?
that you're some young
Would there even be
master
plain
from
open?
a rich family. That would explain why you try to keep your friends and family away from each other.
What?
Are you confusing me with Xingqiu?
Huh? You know Xingqiu? You sure know a lot of people.
I wonder if Xingqiu's even going to be in this event.
Well,
You got
on the road as
you
much
got
as
an
I am,
outfit.
You hear all sorts of rumors. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not.
And I've been seeing a lot of
What it
people
comes down to
do
is
art
being able
of
to tell the difference.
Gaming
More
and
often than not,
Yunjin.
that means knocking on some doors to find out for yourself.
I'm wondering if she shows up as well.
Oh, you truly are a man of many talents, young Master Gaming.
Okay, enough with the teasing. Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon, but you're wrong about my family situation.
What? Oh, Paimon thought she was onto something there.
My dad is just
Sorry,
an
this is not
ordinary
Master
tea
Detective
merchant.
Paimon. We are no longer in
Small-scale stuff,
Fontaine.
you know?
You have lost your detective
It wouldn't
rights.
even make sense to mention his business in the same breath as the Feiyun Commerce Guild. My dad... He always wanted me to inherit the family business. To be a merchant like him. But that's just not who I am. It's not who I ever wanted to be.
Let me stay happy and carefree. Most serious I've ever seen him. That must be very important to him.
I kill him.
Fuck you, Jake!
You know,
Oh god, he's trying. Just shut the fuck up, Red. Shut up, Red.
Of course I have.
Jake, have you done your dailies, your resin?
Go
do it. Go do it right now. While I chug this Pepsi.
My dad, though, that wasn't a real job. Just a child's pipe dream.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh god.
I'm sure he thought I would come around eventually, but wushu dancing has always been the only thing I wanted to do.
Also, finish this event. That too.
He tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants.
Do all the stuff in Genshin.
Building the right relationships, but
I don't pause to redeem it or do that. You're fine. You could leave it on pause. We're still trying to figure everything out. But as long as I'm doing, I have it set up. As long as I'm doing solo events or solo streams, I have it back to normal. So you should be able to hear the IQ lamp stuff.
Don't get on my case.
You did hear that, right?
It's not like I think I'm completely without fault. No, I know that it wasn't the right way to go about things. But my dad's stubborn. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other. There was no changing his mind.
I feel like no matter what universe you're in, fucking old-ass adults are all the fucking the same.
The results could speak for themselves.
Coming.
But I'm sure you both already know how that's going.
No matter what universe we're in, there are always boomers.
In the past, I would go door to door from store to store, asking if they would be interested in hiring a performer. Most times, I wound up eating nothing but humble pie. And you can't just rely on dreams to put food on the table, right? So, I found a job as a guard to make some money.
You want me to get a certain gremlin on your... Do it! I'm probably busy right now.
Change takes time. Gotta take it slow, you know?
Paimon understands.
Oh god.
Okay, enough of all that serious talk. Our tea's getting cold. Ooh, let's do something fun this afternoon. What do you say, huh? I'll organize.
Actually, we kinda already have plans this afternoon. We told Xianyun that we would go to her kite-making workshop.
Oh?
Let's go make some kites!
Are you interested in kite-making, Gaming?
Oh, no. It's just that
I don't think I've ever actually flown a kite. Like, I have to think about that. I don't think I've ever flown a kite. I've been around people that have flown kites. Like, I've been, like, next to someone while they're flying a kite when I was growing up. But I don't think I've ever personally flown a kite before. I don't know if that's really weird. I don't know if that's weird to not have done that before. Auntie has no way to adjust a mighty mood. You need an adeptus.
Do you not know who she really is, Gaming?
Oh, I know that she's an adeptus. I met her during a delivery once. But hasn't she been in the city lately? She's even tried, with some limited success, to change her terms of self-address or something like that. She came to see me a few days ago to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second. She doesn't plan on putting those on a kite, does she?
Is that not something you can do?
Is it bad?
It's one thing to use it on cloth, but applying it to paper is another matter entirely.
I got a notification that I'm now eligible to get good more. Is that good? If you want to. I forgot drops were a thing. I thought I had to sign up for that. Well, no, that makes sense.
It would be such a shame if everyone worked so hard on their kites only for them to get
Red, do you want to play Genshin? Red, do you want to play?
Okay.
Red,
I'll go with you.
Red, do you want to play?
If Xianyun wants to use those dice on a kite,
I will
the
teach you.
formula will need to be
I'll
changed.
help you. Red, do you want to play?
The more the
Want to play
merrier.
Genshin? No! Man, I got all excited. Oh well, I tried. How the fuck? Okay. But Red, you get drops. You'll get drops from watching me, which I forgot were even a thing. If I'm gonna be honest, this is like the exact opposite of games I would enjoy playing. What games do you enjoy, Red? I think you are kind of like me, and you play pretty much anything, but like you prefer like turn-based stuff. I really wish I would stop doing that. Alright, where do you want me to go? Oh, that makes sense. Go to the actual place she lives at, pretty much. You know, I'm not gonna lie, that whole talk gaming had with the dad kind of reminded me of someone I used to work with, who had like, how do I word this? Like they had what you'd expect from like boomer energy. The whole like, oh, you don't understand problems like I understand problems. My problems are bigger than yours. Don't get me wrong. The person I'm referring to, 100% is because of like they had their own problems. Like they had like 3 kids, working like a job that has like barely minimum wage. Because haha, minimum wage jobs suck. And like on and off wife that was like really doing like hardcore drugs. Like we're talking like the big shit. And like he has problems, but like man, if you even complained about like anything, oh, it was always like a comparison battle with them. Like, oh, I got this going on. You don't fucking understand. Do your fucking job. Like, bro, I was just saying. My wrist to Richard. Fuck you, Blaze. Fucking rude. Man, I try so hard for you fuckers.
Come on, wake up. Some friends have arrived.
Oh, I think it's the first time I've seen. Yeah, there it is. I was about to say, it's the first time I've seen Yo-Yo, I think, in actual cutscene. Rambler, General Considerate, and then.
Hello, friends.
Ganyu, wake up.
Ganyu.
Oh, I have some mint oil. Perhaps we should try that. A guest at Wanmin restaurant.
I was about to say, it better not give me it. I have done Shenhua Sword.
I've tried it. Its stimulative effects are much stronger than what can be achieved from chewing on mint leaves alone.
Ganyu do be me though, any time of the day. I just want to go to sleep. Ganyu, wake up. I want to get the foghorn.
Apologies in advance.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, Shenhua?
Not the horns! So you should not take a small green bottle, strike some intuitively smelling liquid, and apply it to Ganyu's horns. I feel like you would enjoy Shenmue if you played that before. Why does that sound familiar? Hold on, I'm looking that one up. Shenmue sounds familiar. I feel like I have seen that. Oh, isn't that the... Yeah, this is the one that had a bit of controversy around, like, the 3rd game, isn't it? This is like a romance beat-em-up, I think. I feel like I think Jake or Manji also compared it to Yakuza at one point. I think because of the gameplay. I could be wrong, though. Also, apologies. Every time I tab out again, it's gonna make the screen black. Yeah, Paimon looking shocked. That's okay. We cannot stop her in time. Well, that woke you up.
See? It worked. She's awake.
Are you okay, Ganyu? Do you need some water? Or maybe something to eat?
I'm fine. I just feel chilly all over. Huh. Was it that effective?
Chilly, huh? Master always says a cool head leads to a calm heart. So, does this mean
no,
that
that's
you
not.
need to help the
Yeah, that's not
Ganyu?
quite what that means. No.
Paimon doesn't think that's what the expression means exactly.
I feel a bit
I can never
better
tell
now.
if fucking Shenhan is like
Was
the
I asleep?
kind of an older sister in
Must
their
have been
little
around the
relationship or
time
the
I
younger.
usually
As
take
goodness
my
knows, they
midday
both
nap.
swap. It feels like sometimes.
Did you not sleep last night? That does seem to happen to you often.
Never mind. Maybe it is older sister.
Perhaps you should come work at Wanmin Restaurant with me. We get off at 10 on the dot every night without fail. I could never. I'm sorry. I seem to have missed your name. You are...
Me? My name is Gaming. I work as a guard for the Secure Transport Agency.
Gaming. The name sounds familiar. I believe I've heard your name mentioned around the Ministry of Civil Affairs. People tell me you're an extremely enthusiastic worker, and you are very generous with your help.
Well, you know me. Or, I guess you don't.
My name is Ganyu. This is Shenhe, and this is Yao Yao.
It's an honor to finally meet
If
you.
we're having all of the like children
Oh, You must be here for
of
Auntie Shan Yun's kite
I
making
say
workshop,
children in
right?
air quotes. Of the Adeptus. Where the fuck is Xianling
Yes.
then?
I have neither made nor flown a kite before. As long as Master is willing to teach, I am willing to learn.
Me too. I want to participate in the kite flying competition with my best friend. Plus,
I'm trying to remember if that's Chi Chi or
if you make
Xianling.
the kite
I think it's Chi
yourself,
Chi.
right?
But
Your
I
best
don't
friend
know all
didn't
about
come
Yao
with you? Well,
Okay, it was Chi Chi.
Chi-Chi's been
Okay.
super busy helping Dr. Baiju lately. I'll meet up with her later and give her a huge surprise. Oh, I also brought bandages and ointment with me today. It's easy to cut yourself when working with bamboo, so I thought I should come prepared.
Wow, you're really thoughtful.
As for myself, I'm afraid I lack some of my companion's enthusiasm. I was originally planning to buy a ready-made kite and just enjoy the festive city atmosphere with everyone.
What do you...
But Cloud Retainer is always going out of her way to look after her juniors, wanting us to have the
That's because
best
Cloud
day
Retainer is mom
She always
energy
puts
in
us
so
before
many fucking
herself.
ways.
Huh.
It was so thoughtful of her to arrange this workshop, so I simply couldn't let such consideration go to waste. My motivation for being here might be a little different, yes, but I'm ready to put in just as much effort as everyone else.
Well, we're all here, but where the heck is Shen Yun? Shouldn't she be here by now?
Who is it that speaks of oneself in such an ill-tempered tone?
Wasn't that ill-tempered? Come on, though.
Master stopped to buy grilled tigerfish to share with everyone. Come get it while it's still warm. Oh, Paimon, sorry, Miss Illuminated Bird. Paimon always knew you were the smartest, coolest, and prettiest Adeptus. Someone as wonderful as you is sure to have brought enough for Paimon as well, right?
It's food. Gotta be good. Red. Listen, I love how like both the community in and out of Genshin, like if you're in the community and whether or if you've never played Genshin in your life, everyone fucking agrees that Cloud Retainer is human form. It's just Bayonetta. It's just fucking Bayonetta. Just everyone fucking says it. Doesn't matter.
So delicious.
No, it is not
Really
Bayonetta. Red.
Hmm.
She might as well be with
It
her
appears that
design.
we've ended up with quite a few participants indeed. Go ahead and divide yourselves into small groups. The materials are over here. The regular dyes and luminescent ones have been clearly marked. Use them as you see fit. As for how to make the kite, one assumes you all made sure to listen to the instructions one provided while we were eating. Yes? Are there any
No,
questions?
I need a solo lesson, please.
I have focused a little too hard on the eating and less on the listening.
I'll just be the one making it
I
anyway.
knew she could count on you, Traveler.
One will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have any trouble, questions, or simply want to chat.
We're not in any hurry to get started. Why don't we go see what the others are up to?
They're gonna extensions going. Alright, what are you doing, Gaming?
Hey, Gaming, want to team up?
Huh? I have to participate? I thought I'd be done for the day after adjusting the die
You
formula.
came here? What do you mean?
You're that unenthused by kite making, huh? That doesn't seem like you.
No, it's not that. It's just... it would take too long to explain. I guess I'll just make one then. What shape should we go with?
How about a lamp?
How about a butterfly?
Do a lamp! They're lanterns, they fit! It fits the theme!
What do you think,
I need to
Shi?
read that fast enough.
Is there a particular design you want?
I want a Swanee.
That might be a little hard to pull off.
True, but I still want to try. They're super cute.
Okay, it's decided then.
Wait, where are... Oh, wow, you brought two all the way over there.
Shenhe, it would be great if you could refrain from putting things on my horns from now on. They're really quite sensitive.
I see. My apologies. I shall remember that in the future.
Thank you. No harm done.
Good. Could I touch them just once more, though? no oil or anything this time. I've just always wondered what Miss Ganyu's horns feel like.
Huh? Please, I told you. Just call me Ganyu.
What's up, Red?
Well, all right.
Listen,
Just be
the way
gentle.
I've always paraphrased how the horns thing work
Firm
is
to the
it's
touch,
literally
with
like
no
any.
discernible temperature.
No, they're like
Not
sisters.
unlike
They're
certain
like
additional
sisters,
tests I've
Red.
written before.
No.
Still, Ganyu appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been touched. I should stop. I see. Then I'll apply the oil to your forehead next time.
Oh, no need. I'll just refrain
Like
from
sisters
taking
or are
afternoon naps
sisters?
outdoors.
Adopted sisters, I think, would be the
Anyway,
best way to
we
word
should
it.
probably get
Like, obviously
started
they're
on
not
our
related by
hike.
blood, but like,
It won't be long before
but
Cloud
like,
Retainer comes to check
Cloud
in our
Retainer pretty much
progress.
adopted both of them,
Perhaps,
and by pretty much she did.
perhaps we should just choose the most traditional style.
I would say adopted sisters is like the
Okay.
closest way I could like
Wow,
compare
they seem to
their
be getting along
relationship
swimmingly.
together.
Let's not disturb them.
So I hope that makes sense. So what did they say actually? I didn't actually talk to them after effect.
The scissor-tailed swallow sure takes a lot of curved bamboo rods to build.
Ugh. It broke.
Don't break it. Yeah, they're working on that. What are you two doing?
Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
Very good. Your frame is nice and sturdy. This design, is it a finch?
Yep.
One is looking forward to seeing your finished product.
What color are you going to make it, Yao Yao? I haven't decided yet. If I make it blue, it'll be more like my friends. But if I make it gold, it'll be more like me.
You do a
If
mix.
you are asking for one's own opinion, one
Blue
would
and gold
advise
do
choosing
mix in
gold.
terms of
When
colors.
giving a gift, the key consideration is the recipient's feelings, is it not? One imagines your friend would much prefer a kite that reminds them of you.
So it's like the anime
Oh,
comics be like
hey,
blue
I
or
never
gold.
told you the kite was for Chi-Chi. How did you know?
I mean, you did bring up she's
With
literally your best friend
age
earlier.
comes wisdom, child. One simply has a way of knowing things.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Auntie Cloud Retainer. I'm gonna start painting it gold right now.
Good. One will watch. You two seem strangely unoccupied. One was under the impression that one
Listen,
was
we're just
supposed to be
talking,
doing the
everybody. We're
relaxing.
fine.
Is your kite finished?
No,
We actually haven't started yet, but we're going to start.
we're going. We're sorry.
right now. We should get started on our kite now. Let's go.
Let's just start making it before we get in trouble with
First,
Auntie
we have to decide
or Mommy.
on
Think,
the shape.
what? Anyway,
Hey, what are you laughing at?
Paimon-shaped kite. Oh no.
Oh, that's not a completely crazy idea.
I am not eligible for sanctifying unction number 4. What? What does that mean?
Find the tastiest food and funnest things to do wherever you go.
Sanctifying
Maybe
unction?
we're not exercising enough artistic license. Ooh, we should exaggerate this a bit. How about this? The word Paimon means the guardian angel of travelers.
Build the kite's frame according to Cloud Retainer's instructions. That. I mean, that looks like that'll fly.
What should we give her? Since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky.
Goofy one. Just do a completely goofy one. What the fuck are you? What the fuck are you sending me, Red? You sending me viruses? Oh, you're talking about the Twitch drops. In hindsight, it should have made sense. That the lamps mommy guy. Listen, Blaze. You know damn well that Cloud Retainer looks fucking great. She's also, I said it earlier, she exemplifies mom energy in more ways than one, and I will continue saying that. She'll please herself, she should look afraid, she'll look guilty about something. I don't know, I kinda like the idea of her being afraid, like, oh god, Paimon's flying too high!
It's too high! Someone save Paimon, she's about to faint! Like that?
Hold on, let me see here
Since
what the other
kite
one.
is going to be.
We're guilty about something.
Oh, Paimon totally didn't do anything wrong. And even if she did, she doesn't deserve to get shot up into the sky for it. Something like.
Okay, so far I'm still leaning towards the scared one.
Ooh, like this? Ooh. The title of champion kite flyer is.
No, you're too proud of that one. No, you're too proud of that one. No, we're doing scared. You're too proud of that one.
It's too high! Someone save Paimon! She's about to faint!
Yes.
Now that we've decided, let's make it happen!
You're too proud of that first one, Paimon. I refuse to accept that.
It's done! Paimon has to say, Kai Paimon might even rival real Paimon in terms of cuteness. Now we just have to attach the string, right?
All right, gather around, everyone.
We're not finished yet. Well, I guess we
Shin
technically
is
are, because we just have
telling us.
the actual string.
Let one take a look.
Ours is better than yours.
Wow!
Oh, they're actually really
Glowing
cute.
Shenhe made a scissor-tailed swallow. It's so pretty. Yep. The coloring
I like these little art
makes
pieces.
it
They're
look
so
a lot
cute.
like Master. If the tail wasn't split in two like that, it might even be a spitting image. If you look closely, there are a few spots where the colors go outside the lines. Did you doze off while painting it, Ganyu?
I did the painting. I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master. Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands before us in human form, all I can see is blue and white.
Those are cute. I really do like some of the images they do for like the CGs and stuff in Genshin. They're so fucking adorable. Someone says, and I
Exactly.
quote, "Bad lamp." Well, now you can
So I
fight
simply
me.
closed my eyes and painted from memory.
I'll suplex
No
them.
way. You can paint with your eyes closed? Wow. The disciples of Adepti really are something.
You are most filial, Shenhe. One is flattered by the likeness.
The Swanee that Gaming and Shuyu made looks very majestic. I'm sure it'll look even more impressive as it soars through the sky.
Are you doing the Chinese New Year event now?
It plays an
Listen,
equal
I
part
yeah, I haven't
so
had
be sure
time to
see
do it.
tonight.
Because I just
Your
keep forgetting to
golden
do
finch
it.
is cute
Or
too,
I don't
yeah?
know why I keep putting it off. Because I did all of the side events too.
It's all thanks
But I
to
figured I
the
might as well
lucky
just do it on
Cloud
stream
Crusader's
really quick, because
guidance.
why not?
What about your kite, Traveler?
If I have time, because this probably won't last that long, I'll probably end up doing the event that started today. Oh shit, I like that. That's a good expression.
That's hilarious.
Why does Paimon feel like you're laughing at her and not with her?
We're doing both.
I'm just admiring
So
the
he's cute so
expression he
far.
chose. Whether the kite soars high in the air or comes crashing straight to the ground, it's still fitting. That's quite the impressive feat, actually.
Is that the Jade Chamber?
Oh?
Is that what was that? I kind of picked the third option. Listen, I liked the second and third option. The first
Who
one,
dares
Paimon had
attempt
too much
such a flagrant
confidence.
display
I
of
refuse to pick the
impropriety
first one.
by releasing
Third
a
one
kite
would
into
definitely have been
one's
my second
territory
choice,
without
though.
one's permission. Oh, and to do so by making use of this crude piece of mortal machinery.
Uh-oh. Mommy Zhenyun's
One
not happy.
simply must know who it is that
Oh, no.
possesses such impertinence.
Hi, Liam. Hi, Katrine. How you doing,
Continue
Stinky?
attaching the strings, everyone. One will be but a moment.
She's not happy.
Cloud Retainer?
She's gonna go
Traveler,
beat some
hold on.
ass.
Could I trouble you to go after Cloud Retainer?
Master's going to be okay, right?
I'm more worried about the person who released the kite.
Hey, issues. What do you think about Bird Mom? Bird Mom's hot, and I'll say this many times as I need to. She exemplifies perfect mom energy. Doing well. Family wanted an industrial oven, and we made pizza huge. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm a little hungry, but otherwise fine. I hope your pizza tasted good. I'm gonna be making tacos afterwards, whenever I get a chance. I say as I'm staring at my
This Fontanian
DoorDash
device
app,
of
being like,
mechanical motion is quite
do I want to order
curious
Chinese because I really
indeed.
kind of want it.
Now is hardly an
Because
opportune time for your
food made me
musings.
hungry.
Someone among us was not sufficiently attentive.
I forgot
and
to
now
eat.
the kite has
Heck you.
vanished.
Calm yourself. Do you have any
Also, of course,
recollection
these
its
two
last
fucking
location?
goobers are doing this. I
One
still am
believes it
so
drifted in
mad
the
that this
direction of
is
Mount
they
Alpsong.
have generic NPC models. Just come on.
Perhaps it is mere happenstance, but one feels a certain sense of
I
dread
really
at
hope
the thought.
everyone's
Your
like in
concern
a
is
community feeling like
misplaced,
these two are just
surely.
gonna have better models in
Cloud
the
Retainer
future.
is
It's so
either in the
true.
city looking after her
I
disciples,
really
or
fucking
secluded
hope.
in her abode attending to her
Oh, those
research.
fan designs
She
were
will
so
not
good.
notice that kite. On the subject of said kite, however, one
They could have been
simply
so
must
pretty. They
remark
could have
on the
been.
genius of its windless
I
lift
really
technology.
fucking hope that
One cannot
also
help
like
but
people have been
surmise that its
theorizing
ingenuity rivals
that
that of Cloud Retainer's
this
creations.
is not their flick. This is
Still
just
not
a
common.
human
If
form
Cloud
they
Retainer were
use
to
to
hear you
hide from Cloud
profess such a
Retainer.
thing, we can both say
And I'm
farewell to any
hoping
further
and I'm
use of the
hoping
supreme cuisine
that is
machine.
true and that this isn't what their proper human forms look like. Because I would love those I love those fan designs. Fan designs were so fucking good. They're so ugly. Ah. Oh! Anyway, sorry. I just had to get that out of my. I gotta get that out of my fucking system. Cause I fucking hate these fucking ugly ass NPC forms.
One presumes that this kite belongs to you.
Huh?
Busted.
Regard the situation with which we are now confronted. This is all your
Goofy
fault.
ass green and red colors.
One's fault. One
Fucking
seems
Mario
to
and
recall
Luigi
that
ass
releasing the
motherfuckers.
kite was no solitary endeavor. Say something, Mountain Shaper. Surely you can think of something to appease her.
Further explanation shall only fan the flames of her wrath. It would be better to stay.
These are literally the
silent
Mario and
and
Luigi from the
retire
fucking
at
old
earliest
ass live action
opportunity.
movie.
We can hardly avoid her forever. That may suffice during Lantern Rite.
You might want to
But
say
what about the
something, you
Moon
two.
Phase Festival? Sooner or later, she will discover our true identity.
Hello?
Go retrieve the kite.
Absolutely not.
Oh my
You
god.
retrieve it.
Will you two say
Is
something?
not our kite.
Oh my god. Uh-huh.
Oh, so an adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
Ah, you're an Adeptus? Please forgive us for any impropriety.
Uh-huh.
I truly possess no inkling of who could have released a kite into your esteemed domain. Pray, who could be responsible for
Oh my
such
god, this
wanton
music. These two
behavior?
are fucking so stupid.
Verily, verily, we were but delighting in the surrounding
Verily,
scenery.
verily.
This locale is home to such exquisite mint.
Okay.
Well, if that's all,
Mint.
then we'll
The
just
thing
be
that's
on
found
our way.
literally everywhere.
We finally caught up. You
I will
do
pick that
fly
mint.
fast in your
I cannot miss a
illuminated
material.
bird collection,
I have to pick that mint.
Mooncarver? Mountain Shaper? What
Oh.
are you doing here?
Busted. Good job, Paimon.
You!
Gee.
Okay, now Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she
Oh
say
shit, why did
something
my thing get knocked? Oh.
It is of no consequence.
One second.
Long has one seen through their
There we go.
disguises.
I accidentally
One
knocked
was
over my
simply
fucking camera.
curious as to how long they would keep up the act.
Mint looks at every area in
Then
the
you are
Genshin.
not angry?
How could one feel anger at the sight of two old friends enjoying themselves?
Cloud Retainer,
One
you
is
didn't exactly
also
sound
well
happy
aware
when
of
you
how
landed.
enticing these city novelties can be.
We were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit. Seldom do we get the opportunity to partake in the delights of the times. However, we are far from being as adept as you in matters that require a deftness of hand. No worthy kite could be born of our own making. Thus, we could only take the convenient route, so to speak.
Your prowess in mechanics is unparalleled, Cloud Retainer. You wield the wind and waves themselves. Your singular talent stands unmatched across the land. Of this, we are well aware.
One has guests to attend to. We will have to convene again some other time.
I was gonna say they are buttering her up. Holy hell.
Traveler, Paimon, do try to keep up.
Uh-oh. Wait, no, we can't fly!
We're leaving already?
Why did those two come here in the first place? I think they were secretly trying to get attention from her, maybe. I mean, they know well enough that she's in this area with the Adeptus, so I think they're just trying to appease her. They did say I do remember, because I did do the first chapter, obviously, to unlock the events. They did say they pretty much said they missed Cloud Retainer. She hasn't been in the Adeptus abode for a while. So they fucking miss her. They're trying to make kites because they probably know that they'll see Cloud Retainer at the kite event. So they're like, hey, let's make our own and let's do our own little device for it. And let's test it out over here because they didn't think Cloud Retainer was probably going to be back here still. They came here to make out. Listen, with their fan designs I saw, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Anyway, you kind of missed the two dialogue. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. No. Are they still there? Where the fuck were they? I know it's like right here. Where was it? No. It was like right over here, wasn't it? Son of a bitch! Why didn't you say something? I should have talked to them. I don't remember where they were. They were here. You fuckers! What did you say?
It seems that one's concern was misplaced after all.
Then, should we continue flying the kite?
A splendid suggestion, but it would be advisable to change locations.
Perhaps your mountain would suffice? It is more than spacious enough.
A fine idea. A fine idea indeed.
I'm trying to think if these two did become characters, what elements would they be? I feel like Mooncarver would be either Dendro or Geo. And then I feel like Mountain Shaper would have to be, well, yeah, maybe Pyro. I'm thinking mostly of their hair, admittedly. I don't know. I wonder if anyone's actually done... I'm sure there's probably a lot of fan theories about what their kits would be and everything. I'm thinking, like, Greatsword, Dendro for Mooncarver. Let's see. Oh, all the decorations are gone. Or, well, I guess we did finish kite making. Are we here before... Were we here before her? I'd be very shocked.
They're back.
Paimon's pooped. Hi. Why are there only two of you left?
After you left, Yao Yao and Shu Yu tired themselves out playing with their kites.
Aw.
Gao Ming offered to escort them home.
Before he left, he said something that I don't quite understand.
Oh? What did he say?
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars. Its tether prevents it from ever truly flying free.
I mean, did you really have to put your own
He
personal
looked quite dejected as he
issues
said
into
this.
a poem? Well, I guess that makes sense considering Liwei's
Now
culture,
that you
but still.
mention it, Gao Ming did seem to have a rather strange attitude towards kites.
Perhaps he sees himself
A
reflected in them.
reflection of himself. If I were a kite, I would cherish that tether
Chat,
as a
would you still
symbol of
love me if I was a kite?
and the bonds that tie us and
Shenhe?
it may be an exceedingly slim and distant connection.
Lamp, we don't love you. Why the
Lose it,
fuck?
and you lose that which links
No,
you to
only Lamp
home.
JK. Hi, Moth.
If
How
Gao
you
Ming
doing?
truly sees
I see a
kite
moth.
as a
I must give
reflection
them
of
kisses.
himself,
I must give them kisses.
then I fear I understand his words even less.
How you doing,
Well,
Mother?
People
We should-
often have different
I'm
points
sure
of
they
view
call you.
depending on
I
their
feel like my
mindset
brain
and
wants to call you
experiences,
Mother,
right?
even though I know it's
actually
Mother.
quite normal.
Just like some people
I will
can
call
eat
you
spicy
Mom.
food, but others won't go anywhere
How you
near
doing,
it.
you cute fuck?
Exactly. That's why tolerance and
Also,
understanding
fuck you,
are
Rin.
as important
Say it
as they
again.
are.
Tolerance and understanding? What brought about this conversation? Did one miss something?
One misses a lot.
Chatting. You don't have to butt in on every
Thanks,
little
thanks,
thing,
Red.
you know.
Thank you
Who
for
are you anyway?
that wonderful quote.
One was merely doing a bit of cooking.
Lamper doing well. Are you? You can call me Moth or Cryptid or If that confuses you, I go scoop by Rose. Love you and all your nephews. I love you, Rose. Hi. I'll have to figure it out. I'm probably gonna end up mixing it up between those. I'll try to do cryptid. Cryptid might be easier, just because there's so many people I call just moth, or I just use moth as a general term because moth. Did finish the Geo campaign, so I know who Shinhan is in the goal. The goat. Which is nice. Okay, good. Oh, but yeah, hi.
Night fast approaches. If you are otherwise unoccupied, one would entreat you to stay and
Fuck
eat
you,
before
Blaze. I'm not
depart.
a key lamp.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the chance to enjoy your cooking, Cloud Retainer.
Worry not. One has prepared a variety of meat and vegetable dishes. One is more than familiar with everyone's culinary proclivities.
I can't dim on Paimon's portion.
Hey, Paimon's hungry too. It's not like the dim sum and grilled fish could keep her full the whole day.
Fuck you. I eat your food anyway.
Shenhe, Ganyu, come with me.
Oh?
Whoa, what's with all the secrecy?
Yeah, that's why I had those 3 options. How are you? I'm doing good. A little hungry. I'll probably eat after stream. Like, I'm probably gonna like immediately dive into food. Right after this, I'll make some tacos. I got some fucking prime chipotle peppers just to dice those up for the tacos. You stole my food, so I steal your Paimon. Listen, Paimon's emergency food, so you're fine with doing that. Wait outside Cloud Retainer's abode for a few moments.
This is...
Hey, awesome! It's their new outfits. These are so pretty.
Oh, I can feel the wind brushing against my legs. This is a bit embarrassing.
Okay, that's cute.
Is the headpiece secure? I should have asked Cloud Retainer to check before I stepped outside.
Of course, Shenha's like, I am beautiful, and I know
How
it.
do we look?
Kinda. Shenha's also oblivious to how she looks sometimes. I see it. How are you? You both look great.
You look pretty too, Ganyu.
You're both characters that I want. Well, more Shenha than Ganyu, admittedly.
Elegant and refined. Those outfits really suit you both.
Dude, they're
Given
so
that
beautiful.
One employed the services of the best tailor in all of Liyue, one would expect nothing less. What colors have you been partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Lately, why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking about what colors we like?
I like black.
One is gratified to see one's disciple has inherited one's own tastes.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily. A virtue I've come to value recently.
Of course, that's what you fucking think of it, Shenha.
And
God
you,
damn it.
Ganyu?
I favor blue and black.
Aw.
And the material is sufficiently comfortable, yes?
Yes, very. I simply cannot thank you enough, Cloud Retainer, for this gift.
Fucking mom
And the coat,
energy,
too.
seriously.
Thank you, Master.
One is content as long as you are pleased with the gift.
Went out of her way to
One
get
hopes
gifts
his
for her 2
garments will see
daughters.
much use.
You sit down and enjoy a table full of delicious food.
Seems like your supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, Xianyun. This golden crab's particularly good. The shell's deliciously crunchy, and the meat inside is so succulent and sweet. Paimon can't stop eating. It's a good thing Gaming is
That doesn't get
here, or
dirty
Paimon
easily.
would have to
That is
do
true,
the
but I
food.
just find it
You
funny
know,
that
with
it's so Shenha to be just be like, oh yeah, I just want black, so I don't get it's the dirt's easy to get off or doesn't show that much. Trounce
He
him.
traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole afternoon looking after Shuyu. One was hoping to treat him to a meal. Oh well. One will just have to extend one's thanks in person.
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
One has high standards. He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such potential squandered.
It appears that he wishes to break free from the kite string that tethers him.
Kite string? Huh, what strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe. Ever since you returned
Yeah, really
from
more
one
like blood
mean
doesn't show on black.
restaurant,
That's more
your
red.
returns of
Blood still
phrase
shows on
render
black.
one
It's
at
just
quite
not as
the
noticeable.
loss.
Where do we even begin?
Also, why are you fucking talking like
Do
that?
you know about the conflict between Gaming and his dad, Shinyan?
Why do I
One
feel like
has only heard that the two are not on good terms.
He ran away from home and
why do I
hasn't
get the
been
feeling
back
you telling her this
since.
isn't gonna be a good idea?
Oh?
Ran away, you say? Huh. One believes
Oh no.
we would all benefit from a more thorough retelling.
Someone's scratching the
Start
back
from
of
the
my head,
beginning.
being like, "Oh no, she's gonna go
Okay.
mom mode, isn't she?"
Paimon just hopes he won't mind.
Paimon tells Godfrey everything she knows about the Gaming family situation.
What?
This shall not do.
I fucking knew it!
Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste.
God damn it! I fucking knew it. You
As
have
one
such
was
mom
contacting
energy.
various tailors around Liyue, one could not help but be reminded of Menogius.
Eh?
He possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye, not just for fabric selection and color pairing, but also for what accessories could best accentuate a garment's overall styling. At a gathering of Adepti, Bonanis once complained in secret to some of the ladies in attendance that the skirt Menogius made for her was too long and impractical, lamenting that it would only hinder her in battle.
Okay.
However, when one asked Menogius his opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adepto countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Menogius was that type of person. When it came to topics relating to garments and accessories, not even Rex Lapis could best his stubbornness. And later...
What?
One seems to have strayed off topic.
You lost me.
Rite should be a day of reunion.
You very much lost me on that one. Very much
Regrets.
lost me on that one.
Fate is fickle. The cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason. If there is a chance for young people to remain insulated from this reality, one should do one's utmost to make it so.
Okay, that I understand. And that I can agree with.
But
Do you have any ideas, Cloud Retainer?
Perhaps adeptal arts could be of use.
Cloud Retainer does not want to talk to people.
No. Mechanics, perhaps.
Cloud Retainer doesn't know how to talk to people half the time.
One fails to see its use in a situation such as this.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Combining our efforts is a fine idea indeed. Aha! One has an idea. How about this?
It's because she's lonely.
Does that make sense to everyone?
If you remember anything about her backstory and the
Paimon
fucking
really
war
hopes this
and the
works.
friends they lost, you know that she had a lot of
One's
people she talked
designs
to.
never fail.
I kind of surmised
Now
it up
then,
to like
I counsel
not
rest for
wanting to make
all,
bonds
and
when
to
you
make
feel
the
like you've already
necessary
lost so many.
preparations. One shall see you in 2 days.
Alright, that wasn't too bad. I like that one. That was cute. I got some primos. Hell yeah. What was it say? Hey, it's on the point in time. God damn it. Alright, fine. What's my resin? My resin's still pretty. It's almost there. I'll wait till it gets a little bit further. I already forgot what time it wanted me to do. 8 to 12. 8 to 12. 8 to 12. 8 to 12. Go like 8:51. We continue. Time to go to the future. Exactly. Just a little bit in the future. We just took a nap here. It's all good. What do you mean? Oh, 2 days later. Fuck you. I didn't see the 2 days later thing. All right, we're taking a 2-day nap. Get some of that sleep debt, as I've heard people use that expression in like the last like 2 weeks. I'm gonna get rid of our sleep debt by sleeping off all of it. It'll be all good. Meanwhile, I'll enjoy a cookie. If I can grab a cookie. There we go. Oh. Oh, I bit my fucking lip.
It's time to carry out the plan.
Alright, I've eaten a cookie. And we're going to continue. Eat real food. A cookie is real food. What do you mean?
Let's go find Gaming. Hope everything goes well.
A cookie is still food, even if it's not, you know, a dinner. All according to my evil plan of eating cookies instead of dinner. Anyway.
Hi, Gaming. Paimon sees you've certainly gotten an early start this morning. Playing games already.
Oh,
are
but you
ya?
see, Blaze, a
Well,
cookie
this
is
time,
true
you the one
dinner.
buying dim
It
sum
contains bread, sweets, and sugar. Oh, but what I truly need. I don't know why I'm doing this voice.
Hey, when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Ah, perfect. You're all here. There's an important commission I need your help with.
What the fuck happened to your audio quality?
Alright, I've got the time.
I'm not the only one who notices that, right? Like, gaming's quality of the mic sounds really good. Like proper, like close to the mic. Why does his sound so far away?
It's not just goods this time. I need you to escort a tea merchant and their wares from Chaoying Village to Liyue
That's so
Harbor.
noticeable.
A very important client has requested to meet with him.
You sound so far away. What? Also, hi, Moss. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate. I'm not crazy, right? Like, that's very noticeable. It sounds like whoever recorded this person's voice is like they're not in a studio or anything. Like, they legitimately sound like they're very far away.
Sure. What's this merchant's address?
Well, here.
Uh-oh. It gonna be daddy, isn't it?
If the client's that important, then this must be a very crucial, very pressing commission, right?
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the better. I would advise you to depart as soon as possible.
That's fine by me.
Alright,
I kill
I'm not a killer, Moss! Fuck you!
We'll set off then.
Stinky shit. I'll suplex you, I swear to God. Well, time to go probably deliver a package to Gaming's dad. If the game will let me. Game, please. Oh, it just straight up teleported us. Alright.
You're a bit quiet today, Gaming. Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
I've also not explored
we're
June
almost
Vale,
there.
so
I'll take a ring check
don't
on that.
expect to see a lot of chests and others and such that are not picked up. You know, I'm gonna swap teams. Why not? Go back to my regular team. I don't use them enough,
Hello.
even if they're not as optimized. It is my main team too.
We're here to escort you.
Damn you, Navia, for being more entertaining. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm
Dad?
sorry. Oh, wait a minute. Wait! Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, so you're
Wait a
Gamin's
minute.
father. It's nice
Hold
to meet
up.
you.
Hold up. Unknown, I...
Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon. He's got this in the bag. Gaming is
Wait a
super
minute.
good at what he does.
Wait a minute.
Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has
Unknown, I
nothing but
really
good things to say
appreciate the...
about him.
That might be a
Seems
problem.
like you've made some sort of name for yourself.
That might be a problem. Remember
the
Treat
goods are all
Stream?
in order?
Remember
Yes,
that?
they're all here.
Then let's
But how
get
did you
going.
order something? Everything's closed. How did you order stuff? Everything's closed on my end. Hold on.
You kinda have to come
Hold
with
on.
us.
No, because now you got me wondering. So yeah, everything's closed. How did you order something? What do you mean closed? Yeah, how did you order something, Unknown? I'm like, I had to look at my Treat Stream thing really quick. I'm actually like legitimately curious how you ordered that. Some of them aren't closed. They're all closed for me. Alright, well here's the thing. Anyway, I could refund that. I might need to refund that for you, Unknown. I need to figure out if there's a way for me to refund that. Mainly because I have not updated that in a while. Is there a way to refund something? Jake, can you do me a favor and look into how to refund someone on that? Because I'm gonna need to. I need to fix that because my treat stream I kind of stopped doing for a while because nobody was doing it alongside some other side things. So I'm waiting to figure that out. Joel, don't. No, listen, I don't. I feel bad for that because I did have treat stream still up, but I kind of forgot that I haven't updated this in a while because nobody was doing it. So that's on me for not doing that. I'm gonna do this and at least get rid of a lot of the treat stream stuff on here. Because at the very least, I need to at very least do something for that. Yeah, it's it hasn't been updated, so I literally have no idea where that food's going. I genuinely have no idea where that food's going. Is the problem. So I really do appreciate that unknown. I really need to figure out how to. Okay, I'm gonna pull up this on the side. A refund's possible. Alright. I'm gonna look into getting you a refund for that on the future unknown. I do appreciate you a lot though for doing that. Cause I genuinely forgot about Treat Stream. I genuinely forgot about Treat Stream. But I really do appreciate you a lot for that one. Alright, I'm gonna write that down really quick. Cause that should be a quick email to see if I can just get them. Let me grab the almost done. Sorry, I really want to make sure you get that. Go copy that onto there. Okay, then I'll copy that onto there. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna do that. I'll do that after start doing it after streams. That way you get your. Hopefully you can get your refund. Because I genuinely don't know where that's going, and I feel really bad for that. All right, sorry again. Thank you, unknown. Though I do appreciate it. I need to update a lot of things or turn off a lot of things until. Fuck, I really didn't even think about that for a lot of my stuff because so many things happened in the last year that I didn't even think about that. Hold on, now I need to do something else because you're making me realize some things. Hold on, how do I disable this? Is there a way to disable this? Jake, remind me to hit you up after stream. I've realized there's a lot of things I need to turn off, if possible. Yeah, that's gonna. Okay, yep, I'm gonna have to remember that. Yep, there's a lot of things I gotta turn off. All right, that's fine. Let's continue. I will. I almost want to. I'm gonna email them now. I'm gonna email them now because that's gonna be on my mind this whole stream if I don't do that. That's gonna be bothering me. Give me a sec. I'm gonna be RB. I'm gonna be RB real quick. I'm gonna just write that email out quick to see if I can get that refund done. I will be right back, and I'll come back. I had to send out an email because I feel bad. That was bothering me. Their TOS does say there's like no refunds because of how it works, but I'll see what they can do for you on the unknown. Hopefully I can get something to work out with them because that I completely fucking forgot Tree Stream was a thing. It has been way too long since I last used that or anyone did anything for that. But thank you again for that. I will hopefully get you a refund on that.
Paimon doesn't know how we would explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. Plus, you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
Shit, yeah, because there's so many things I have to update in the future for that one.
I see. I suppose I will have to trouble you all to escort me, then. Let's go.
I hope they get back to me on that one, because that does suck. Anyway, let's try to focus back on this for right now. Ah, yes, let's escort you by traveling. What's Treat Stream? So Treat Stream, Cryptid, is pretty much you set up through Grubhub, because they're partnered with Grubhub, and any viewer can buy you food. So you pretty much enter in your address that they would deliver it to, and then you create orders people can buy from a select menu that you create. So I had like I think you got the Wendy's spicy meal, so pretty much it was just a spicy chicken that Unknown bought for me, and it would just get delivered to you automatically. So I used that for like a while when it was popular, and I had gotten a few people to purchase for me, but it's been like I think it's been like a year since anybody had used it. So I completely forgot it was still a thing, and the Lamp Association has moved since the last time that has been used. So that's going to somewhere I have no idea. So I'm hoping I can get a refund for Unknown on that one. But I feel bad for that.
Fine.
Someone's getting food, and it's not me, but it's fine. Hopefully they enjoy it.
But the winter melon cake he gave us last time was so delicious.
I hope they get back to me on that one, because I emailed their support right away.
Why don't you all...
Fuck you, Jake. It's not going to like you. Because I hope... If it is, well, fuck them. I hope they get gas from it.
I'm not tired. I'll keep watch.
I know, and I really appreciate it. I'm very sorry that I didn't even think about Treat Stream. It's been like a meme that I didn't think about, and I greatly appreciate it. And I really do hope I can get you back that money.
Did you know, Uncle Ip, that the
Like, I'm gonna be looking at my fucking email the next few days, because I really want to make sure you get that email, that refund back.
It appears that one's movements were overly conspicuous.
What the fuck are you two doing?
Enough of your
Oh,
musings.
wait.
Focus.
Right.
Focus on
This is
the
a
matter
bit.
at hand.
God damn it, you two.
Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Bruh.
Indeed. Bring them forth readily and without protest.
Ah! What do we do?
What do we do?
It seems as if these two are acting alone. It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him safe is...
I mean...
Leave this to me. I'll handle them.
Are we actually going to beat up these two?
Take my dad and the goods away from here.
No, Coming. It's too dangerous.
It's two people!
This is what I do.
I would laugh my ass off if we beat them.
Indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blows and disposition.
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
I like how Cloud Rainier's just sitting in the background.
Let us
Holy
away.
shit!
Coming!
It's pronounced Gaming, technically, Rundas. I can put the pronunciation in there for you. That's how it's pronounced, technically.
Coming, If he had just stayed by my side and learned the family trade, he wouldn't have to put himself in such dangerous situations.
We just have to trust him. Let's go on ahead. We'd best get away from here, in case there are other bandits in the area waiting in ambush.
Run! But don't make a dust trail, because that shit was funny as fuck.
All is going to plan.
Oh?
Okay, we
Who's that? Oh wait, is that fucking Zhongli?
Good sir, please listen to me.
Why are
Fall in
you
your
here?
line and leave this place as quickly as you can.
Why
There
is
are
the Zhong
bandits in the
Daddy
area.
here? Oh no.
Bandits?
Also, does that mean
Hunting
Hu
in
Tao's
broad
nearby?
daylight?
Because it's the little ghost.
Oh.
Oh my god. Zhongli, please.
Ah, I see.
Do you?
It appears many people are catching a chill
Oh
as
my
of late.
god.
If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
Nope, no need. Paimon's fine. She just, had some cake stuck in her throat.
Must have figured it out by now. He's just playing dumb on purpose. I
If
don't
there
even
are
know half the
indeed
time with
bandits
this
in the
man.
area, then we should inform the Millilith at once.
Daredevil's escorting us. It's already on their tail.
Oh? Well, if that's the case,
Uh-huh.
such matters are best left to those with the necessary expertise. Wouldn't you agree?
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved,
Ah, yes,
it would
ordinary
only
people
cause
like
more
us
trouble.
who have totally not fought gods.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we wait for good news?
I still feel like, although he is the oldest, he's somewhat the dumbass. He
That
is
would
a
be
fucking
lovely.
dumbass. All the fucking gods are idiots. In their own fucking special ways, I swear. But that's why they're so lovable, because they're fucking stupid.
So, Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried. After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his son.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Usho dancer who has been performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it not?
Oh, have you seen him perform?
Indeed. I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani. Usho dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way. Ones not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves. If you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity. That is a rare attribute indeed. I have heard many of my acquaintances praise Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child
It's like,
so
I want to say
accomplished and
Zhongli has dad
upright,
energy, but he's also
you
just
must
too
be a very
stupid.
proud parent indeed, Uncle Ip.
And goodness knows I've already seen a bunch Uncle Yip. Wait.
Seems like Zhongli has decided to skip the formalities.
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
You should be sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
Yeah, we're not being subtle whatsoever.
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed. It's understandable to find talking about such things in person difficult. If there's a particular sentiment you wish to convey, perhaps we could pass it along for you.
No. It wouldn't be right to ask that of you. This thing between us has festered for many years now. In truth, there are some things that simply aren't easy for us to talk through. I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same. Otherwise, how would he support himself?
I mean, he's kind of doing good
Over
already.
the past few years, I heard how well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on wushu dancing. It made me happy. But I was also worried. When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? My concern is what happens when you get old. Every time I get to thinking like that,
I mean, that's kind of
I
fair.
cannot
If
help
you're
but be
doing mostly physical labor your whole life, when you
reinforced
get older, it gets
in
much
the belief
harder to do.
that I was right. That I was right not to give in. I often regret introducing him to wuxia dancing as a kid. If I had known how things would turn out, I would have never taken him to see those performances in the first place.
It is only natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Ip. You need not worry.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhongli. Yet you speak with such wisdom. Perhaps I have misjudged your age.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters. Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their own way.
Then she's more easygoing than I could ever be. I fear I lack such an open mind. I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Ipdak.
Sure.
Unknown, I don't know if you're still here, Unknown. I just got an email back saying that they will process a refund for you.
Too much, Mr. Zhongli?
So I am hoping that they don't have an ETA on the refund, but it does look like it'll get processed, so that's good at least. Hopefully that'll be quicker than I thought. I don't know if you want to let me know whenever the refund goes by in case I need to talk to them again. I don't know if it'll be right away.
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent
Goodness,
not
too.
to worry about their child. But think of it this way.
That was also a very quick response. I was really expecting that to last. I was really expecting that to be
too tight,
longer.
and it can no
They responded
longer
back really
soar.
quickly. That's good.
As my friend once said, if your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing down. You need to let out the line for a kite to soar.
It seems I was too
Why,
stuck
I
in
understand
my
we're doing all
ways.
these kite metaphors
You need
because,
not
haha,
reproach your
kites,
heart
but
for
come on
caring.
now.
You simply need to loosen your hold a little. Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things?
For a split second, I thought
like
that was.
going for a stroll, drinking tea.
I thought that
or
bird
taking
there
in the
was
scenery.
fucking Cloud Retainer for a hot
You never
second.
know what surprises could be in store. Things can change in the blink of an eye.
The blink of an eye, you say? Do things change so quickly?
Children grow up in quite the same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it. As a father, I'm sure you know that best.
Yes, you can say that again. 1 second, Gaming was a kid. The next thing I knew, he was ready to fly the nest.
Zhongli certainly has a way with words.
Oh, you're back gaming. I keep saying gaming even though I know it's gabbing. My brain just immediately reads it as such.
Gaming is back. Hey, Gaming, we're over here.
Also, now that I think about it, it's a little
Dad,
irresponsible to
traveler,
leave the
Paimon.
person you're guarding.
Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng funeral? You're here too?
I need to.
A fated meeting indeed. We were just enjoying some pleasant conversation.
Oh, I had to tab out.
Is everything resolved?
Well, you could say that.
Uh
What
huh.
does that mean?
Did he figure it out?
Traveler, Paimon,
Uh-oh.
come with me.
Uh oh.
I need to talk to you.
Oh no! We got found out.
Oh, okay.
Our scheme has been discovered.
I'll come right out and say it. Those two bandits, you
The-
sent them, didn't you?
What do you mean? We would never.
So, that's how we're starting off?
Can't look me in the eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
Okay, but how did you know?
At first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow I was never able to close that distance. People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted.
Oh, did he realize they were
Unless,
Adeptus
of
or
course,
not?
Their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
Wow, you're pretty quick on the uptake.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with
He
me.
still
and
thinks
Yuya
they're
Heartland.
bandits.
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad and me?
Yeah, pretty much. Very funny. I find it very humorous that he just thought those two were fucking
between us has been going
bandits.
on for a long time. Even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show them what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything. You've seen the way he talks to me.
It's not like that at all! Your dad really cares about you. You should see the way he talks about you when you're not around. Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go. You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me. I'm certain of it.
Okay, but will you talk to him? That's the big question.
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you
Of
taste
course
it.
you make it about food, Paimon.
It's time to
Come
put
on.
these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
I'll do my best.
You are very knowledgeable, Mr. Zhongli. I'm impressed. Despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems I still have much to learn.
Zhongli flexing all of his fucking knowledge he's gotten over the years.
It was nothing but a few humble musings.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
It's not like it was alcohol.
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
Huh? Oh, of course.
Zhongli?
I have very much enjoyed our
Yeah, get the fuck out of here,
conversation,
Zhongli.
but I, unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business to attend to.
Oh, I hope I didn't keep you. My apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my account. When you're less busy, let's find a time to meet. I'll treat you to dim sum.
It would be an honor.
And he just walks off.
Zhongli?
I have to wonder if he was here on purpose or not. But I have a feeling he wasn't. He just casually was here.
Nice chat, all right?
Oh, okay. Leaps still talking to Zhongli. Zhongli, why the fuck were you over here? Did fucking Cloud Retainer actually put you up to this, or you just happen to be here? Because I refuse to believe it.
Thanks for helping us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard.
I'm squinting so
As
hard
for
at you
my
right
role
now.
in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
You never change, do you? Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
A friend approaches.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh! Yeah, I guess that makes sense. We are close enough.
You're here too?
I've been here the whole time? A ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Who be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here?
I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli, I might as well go pay my
Wait, why did you
respects.
bring him over though?
It's you. I thought you were Director Who.
Ah, your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget?
I mean, it's a kite.
The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable. It's just that...
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
I fear it's almost too stable. It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. It's a bit of a shame. In truth, I'm here because Director Who dispatched me to purchase some items.
Are we getting another little side plot in the third part?
I see. Much like she does every year.
Although I guess
Much
this
like
is really
she'll
just
do
a
next
dad
year,
and his
I
son at
imagine.
this point. Just a dad and his son enjoying kites. And it's as awkward as you think it would be.
Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps. What do you think, Xiao?
I've only met Director Who a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
Ah, and is that not a sign that you should visit Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor more often? It wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor with your presence now and again, when you are otherwise unoccupied. This one here is a traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Who tasked me with studying the differences between
God,
the
I feel
two
like
to
I'm.
determine which one is of
I
greater
feel like
merit.
this entire time I'm just listening on how to do kiting,
Many
and I've
hands
never
make
done
light
it.
work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
All right. I have made my comparisons. If speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along to Director Who. I'll leave these two kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity. You might find it to be an enjoyable use of your time.
Oh, wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
Well, I would imagine someone of your
Who
talent and
actually
wisdom
enjoys
is
this
more
fucking
than
shit?
capable of finding out.
That's pretty much how that felt.
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier because the situation was, awkward.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything. I simply sought the help of a friend.
I just need help from my
we did the
son.
testing
This is no
together.
big deal.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing.
It's just not an important thing right now.
Flying, Xiao?
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it. Although, watching a kite gradually ascend into the sky does bring me a certain peace of mind. Perhaps they're a bit like Xiao lanterns in that way.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Have you ever thought about making a kite, Xiao? Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
There's no need. Menogius was the only Yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design. When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
I'm trying to remember where that was. Is that the one we did the side quest on? I want to say that's the one we did the side quest on. I think. Oh God. I might have to. Okay, hold on. I might need to screenshot that. 'Cause I don't. I think I can remember Braces.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director.
It'll
Fu
probably
of our
give me a
findings.
marker for that. I
How's
hope.
she been, by the way? Be sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few days. If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to run into her, you can pass along your regards in person.
We'll keep that in mind. Take care, Zhongli. See you later.
All right, get out of here,
See you
Zogly,
next
until you eventually find us again, and we're like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" Meanwhile, these two, you know, the thing that we kind of were trying to set up this whole fucking time.
Coming.
You can go first.
I don't have anything to say.
Then I'll go. I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh. I can't say I support that decision, but... Hey, let me finish before you get all worked up.
Sit, Shenhe, sit. You
Oh.
must be tired from your journey. Shall I pour you a cup of tea?
Oh, Shenhe's back in her
Or would you
normal
prefer
outfit.
something
That's a
else
little
to drink?
disappointing.
No need. I'm not tired.
Gaming's like, are you fucking kidding me, you
They're
two?
gone, Master.
Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an appearance. Do you remember the plan one recounted to you?
Yes, Master. We aim to give them a demonstration of familial
Oh, no. Familial love.
So I'll have whatever you are having.
All right.
What are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe doing here? Just how many people are involved in this scheme? I suppose all I can do is just take a seat and see what happens.
Perfect. I just so happen to have bought some Sunglow tea recently. It's quite the delectable
She's been
variety.
so fucking loud about
Or
it, too.
would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash. One has more than had one's fill already. Forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation. Has work been busy during the
Oh my
holiday
god, this is gonna be
season?
so
Do you need
awkward.
my help with anything?
I'm here for it, though.
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the table.
Are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe serious right now?
I just beat the ever-living shit out of them.
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, one seems to have forgotten.
We
about
forgot
Shenhe's
Shenhe literally
glorious
kicks everyone's ass if they fucking
eccentricities.
bother her.
What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other. It would be a great comfort to me to know you were surrounded by good companions.
You already know of my past circumstances.
Oh my god, Shenhe, please.
Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
The poor child. Her one friend can't even talk. I guess maybe Gaming is not doing so bad after all.
Oh my god.
Perhaps I've been too hard on it.
It's gonna work in the most opposite way possible.
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe? How about we do something fun?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen
I'm
up.
loving that he's just
Like we
judging
used
them
to do
so
when we would tour
hard.
stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way.
Oh no.
If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
She's like, wait a minute, hold on.
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait, let's not have any just yet.
Yeah. I simply can't listen
That was
to
perfect.
that any longer. Coming. I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before. I don't support
beautiful.
your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be
Oh,
people
no.
to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Shh. Shenhe, stop.
Just think about it. Okay? You don't have to decide now.
Dad really has changed a lot. He would never have said these things to me before. But Thank you, Dad.
Let's say the lips were a little bit late on that one.
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, Paimon sure hopes they've made up by now.
That was so
Oh,
good. I
they're
loved
drinking
that.
tea
That
in
was
silence.
great.
That's not a good sign. Did Xianyun's plan not work after all?
I'm not even sure if I would say that plan was a success or not.
Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Perfect timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep, let's go. I'll get the bags.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
That angle made him look ginormous. Oh my god. Oh, please tell me we could talk to those two. Be like, hey, how was that conversation, you two?
Master, did I say something wrong earlier? I tried to go along with your questions, but when I saw how you and that
Oh,
man
Shenha,
reacted,
I fucking adore you.
I started to wonder.
Not at all. Certain unforeseen variables may have presented themselves along the way, but the outcome proved favorable. The plan was a success.
Then I helped?
In a manner of
Naturally.
speaking.
Your purity of spirit is one of your greatest strengths, Shenhe. You need not change who you are.
That was cute. That was really cute. I really approve of that. That was fucking adorable. Hey, you remember how we used to pick up rocks and carry it up mountains and then collect herbs for dinner? I mean, I guess in the hindsight it doesn't sound that bad, but just the way she worded it was fucking dumb. Oh, hey, Charlotte. I kind of forgot Charlotte's kind of been like... I would say Charlotte's kind of been like the Traveler's like pal for a lot of these events since Fontaine came out, because she's just been
You
everywhere.
must be Mr. Ip. Thank you for coming all this way. My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
An interview? To advertise my teas?
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
The Fontaine Market. Then I'll need some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
Of course, of course. Please follow me.
Okay. Wait, Charlotte, are you in on this?
Is this person also involved in your
I
plan?
don't think so. Oh, she's the very important
And
client.
here I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Over here! Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Huh? What? Auntie Shenyun?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan.
Yeah, like you two
While
need
you
to make the
guys get
fuck up.
distracted.
Also, Janyan, please think better next time.
I take it that all is going well?
Don't worry, Xianyun. Everything is going according to plan.
I mean, is it though? The dad seemed to buckle up more on his like, hey.
I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Shenyun is really something. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shenhe appear foolish in front of my family. She truly knows how to look out for others. I still have a lot to learn.
As for the next step...
Oh no!
What?
What's wrong, Gaming?
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
No,
Fret
shush.
not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly. Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say. We pooled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring
Is it
back to the
bad? I
Steambird
kind
as a
of...
gift,
Maybe it's
as
because
well as a
I feel a
sample of the
little...
regional
I don't want to say
specialty.
pampered from it, but like at past events, I would love it if like all of the leeway characters would show up for Lantern Rite, but I guess that's asking a lot.
And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in,
That's asking a lot for all the voice actors that would need to do more lines and such.
Okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose more on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
We can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters for you to consider at the moment, are there not?
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole way here. I have an idea, but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
That is for us to decide.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right? Just tell us about this idea of yours.
What do you got up your sleeve, Gaming?
Okay. So, it's like this.
It also is kind of nice that they have been devoting like more events, like the stories of events, to the 4 stars, because they did that with Chevroux in the last like big event, and I do like that.
We need to do those things we talked
Especially
about.
because the 4 stars don't really get, or at least I feel like they don't. A lot of 4 stars don't really get any time to like shine unless they're involved in the main story of the game.
Thingamabobs or whatever they're called. We can
Which
attach
half the time they don't end up doing it. I just wish these were like, and I know I'm not alone on this, I do kind of wish these were things that you could play anyway. Like, even if you don't get all the rewards, like, from the event. So, like, let's say they put gaming's, like, story events from this, and, like, the story journal or something, and you can just do it whenever you want. You just don't get all of the rewards like you did if you did the event as we are now. I think that would be really nice and kind of cute, but, it's money. You gotta do a limited time event.
Hello again.
I forgot you existed.
Welcome back. I see you returned from your trip. I really do have to thank you for all your help from before. Thanks to you, my daughter was able to build
Also
a kite
make
with
the
her
fucking
grandmother
story
that
events
very
replayable,
same
just in
day.
period. Or
She
character
wrote a
quests, I
long
should
letter
say.
telling
Story
me
quests
how
also.
much she loved it.
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
I'll be sure to. And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine.
It's like how I see Charlotte in the background. Oh, she's talking with him. I didn't even notice that.
Ah, yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge. The directions are in the box. It's not hard to install at all.
It doesn't feel right for us to just take it.
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition. I'll be rooting for you.
All right then, thank you.
What are we planning here? Or is this just us prepping for the flight competition, which is entirely fair.
It's done.
We really want to win it. Oh. Wait, am I? Hold on. Am I dumb? I think I might be dumb. No, we're not. I was like, are we on the last one? No, we're almost there. Almost there. Wait for a lantern right there. Wait, but the lantern right's beginning. What's gonna be the last part then? Oh.
Chi-Chi, we're almost there. Okay.
Chi-Chi's just like, okay. I don't know what's going on. Hey, now that's not the element I'm infused with right now.
Come here, allow me.
The lantern Rite is as festive as ever.
Yay, cutscene time.
Huh? Oh, what's going on?
Did something happen? What should we do? Oh, should we get the Millilith?
What's that?
That was really cool. I liked that. Very interesting.
Have I taken that many pictures already? I need to load more film.
Also, Jianyun fucking just in the top being looking so proud. That was such a mom moment.
Wait, the wind.
Do you see that kite way out in front? It's so beautiful.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
That was cute. I really liked that. Oh, I like it when the events actually have like all the characters. Oh, that was good. I enjoyed that. That was a good cutscene.
He's over there, talking to his dad.
Also, unknown. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I did get an email already back saying they'll process your refund. So I don't know how they didn't give me an ETA on it, but yeah, hopefully it'll come by like sooner
That's okay.
than later.
Thank you, little girl.
And I'm more surprised that they
Do you
get
want us to
emailed me
walk you
back like almost right away.
No need, no need. Master
Also,
is
hi,
waiting for
Maddie.
me right over there.
Son,
Will you two just talk already?
I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Your performance. I've seen many wushou dances in my time, but I've gotta admit, what you pulled off there was breathtaking.
Wow. I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time. Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story of my past for another time? All I really want to say is, I've changed my mind. Much like this kite, you also deserve to soar to new heights.
Dad.
Son.
Dad the dancer? Maybe.
Haven't heard that in a while.
I don't know if they'll go into detail on like
I
the
bet
dad's
you're
story
wondering
unless it's
what's
more in
gotten into
here.
me saying all this.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to say this before, but to me, Gaming, you've always been a great kid.
That was good, yeah.
That's everything.
Genshin's like
Did
story
you have something you
has
wanted to
gotten
say,
better.
or-
Like all the like storytelling and like everything and the storytelling, the themes and stuff have gotten better over the years. I would say like I would say around Sumeru is when it started getting better.
Really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
Just because like as much as I love Inazuma really could have used a little bit more time to be in the pot. Inazuma really just was like I like Inazuma. It had a lot of premise and good things to go for it, but it was so fast that I was just like I was just starting to enjoy it. Then it just went by way too quickly. Sumeru was good because yeah, every character was enjoyable to be around, and it was also just nice to have what felt like a good portion of the cast actually being like involved in the story and not just being like how I felt like. And this is how I felt like with like Leeway and Inazuma. It felt like we just pretty much like hopped from like one character to another. Like, oh, first we're working with Toma, now we're working with the Kamisatos, now we're working with why am I blanking on her name? What? Sangonomiya. We're going to Sangonomiya. Like we went like it felt like we were just hopping between each character. But like with Sumeru, like everyone was involved pretty much. Like the people you met from the beginning of Sumeru's story were pretty much there for the majority of the story, or at least till the very end. It's kind of same goes for Fontaine, and I think they need to stick with that instead of just hopping from like one character to another. And that's why I liked Fontaine's story, because we pretty much were working with Navia from like almost the get go. And I do hope they continue that when we go to Natlan. Like we get like a character we stick with, and then we kind of build our group up as the plot and conflict heats up. When I say it was lightning fast, we'll come to it when we get to it. Yeah.
Now go. Over there. Your friends are still waiting for you.
Huh? But
in terms of the elements, yeah, we're going to Natlan next, and then obviously I imagine we're going to
we can grab dim sum together.
Shinaznaya after, unless they do another big in between.
Dad, honestly.
Go.
Hey, go fly your kite.
Okay, then I'm off. See you soon.
Or not?
That's quite the smile you've got there, Gaming.
Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Anything else you like to do?
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Xinyun, as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together and
have one more. Oh, fly a kite. Yep, fair enough. I was gonna say let's eat more food. I mean, I don't know about all of that. We'll see what happens when we get to Shinaznaya. Of course, it's 2 days later. God, fuck you. Ugh. And fucking just quickly yoink some fucking primos. Still save. I'm still gonna start saving. I don't really have an interest in Xinyun, or well, I kind of do have an interest in Nahida a little bit, but I'm more saving for Alhaitham whenever he gets a rerun, or if another character comes up that I really like. All right, time to sleep for 2 days. I'm more worried if we get to Shinaznaya and it's fucking gonna have cold mechanics again. I've talked about that with Rilu a few times. Rilu bases it off of Child's reaction to when you go to fucking the mountains, and he's like, it's almost as cold as Shinaznaya. It's like, that'll suck. I don't want to go back to the cold mechanics, please. It's like, I spent time on this shit. I have fucking 100%ed you, Dragon Spy. Fuck off. I don't want to do another 4 or 5 areas that are like that. That would absolutely suck. Why does it still say 2 days later? 12 to 6. Hold on, I want to go to 12 and see if it'll let me. I hope we bring coats. Yes, I hope we bring coats to fucking Shinaznaya, because God.
Paimon almost forgot. Didn't Zhongli say Hu Tao was also planning on spending some time in Qiaoying Village? We didn't have anything else to do today, right? Why don't we go have a...
Alright. I forgot, I mean, Hu Tao was actually in that cutscene with Zhongli. Wait, what? What do you mean? I mean, I guess we're going to see Hutao first. Unless this is this not part of Festive Affair? Been recently decided to visit. Yeah, no. This is it. We just go see Hutao and Zhongli. I thought Farina was supposed to be in this. I just realized. I don't think we did. We ever say hi? I thought Farina was supposed to be here from that leak. Because someone leaked saying like there was supposed to be like a bunch of the Fontanians coming over here.
Cream! Gummies! Fuel fruit! Huh?
Uh-huh.
Did you hear that?
Was that?
Sunshine! Blue skies! Good vibes!
Yeah, I think that's Hutao.
Right? So Paimon wasn't just hearing things. That voice sounds really familiar. Well, we've got the time. Why don't we go check it out?
Let's go check out the random yelling voice. As far as you can make out, it's almonds this and cocoa paste that. It sounds delicious, that's for sure. The lively voice invigorates your steps and you ascend the mountain time in no time. The fuck are you doing, Hutao? Why are you yelling? Oh, it's not. Oh, well, never mind. There's my answer to my question about the. Oh, that was Navia. I'm dumb.
Well, if it isn't my dear partners.
What the fuck? Why are we doing the Fontanians being here at the last part?
I have to say, sometimes the Steambird's astrology column is spot on.
Are you two on a date?
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities? Oh, and that reminds me. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
I guess we're gonna devote the last quest to the Fontanians being here. I kind of would have liked it if you were working together with the rest of the crew, but fair enough.
Wait, if you're here for Lantern Rite, then what are you doing on top of this deserted mountain? And that voice we heard, that was you, right, Navia?
I would have totally believed it if that was Hutao, though, yelling this
You
off.
could tell it was me from that far away. You've got good ears.
I got bad ears because I thought you were Hutao.
Well, of course it is. After all, I'm a boss.
Indeed. I suppose it's an asset.
Sure is. Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it comes to communication. Wait. That wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know why you two were shouting from the top of this deserted mountain. There was something about almonds, maybe? And buell fruit? Ooh, is it some sort of secret code?
No, it's not a code. The words are meaningless.
What?
Perhaps, but the act of shouting was very meaningful indeed.
Did you just want to hear your own echo?
Just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not easy to resist the urge to release those emotions.
The act of shouting itself.
Exactly. You get me, partner. I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here, and they said it was fine. Apparently, most hikers like to shout when they get to the top, so the locals are used to it by now.
Okay, well, that answers a question I had in the back of my head.
You see, it's not just
Oh?
me. I guess everyone.
Oh, I love it when Genshin does
shouts from the
this.
top of a
I
mountain
know it's
at
not
some
my
point in
headset.
their
I've tested
life.
this on multiple headsets. Genshin's
speak for
audio
yourself.
likes to cut out
When
randomly.
you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something for no reason?
Not really. If I ever get stressed, I just go hunting.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to relieve stress.
I'm still convinced when Chlorine comes out, her elemental skill ability is
What I
going to be
choose to
something
hunt
with her
depends on
firing
my
a
mood.
pistol.
Anyway, why don't you two give it a try? Shout anything you want. It's a real stress reliever.
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving.
I prefer to keep things bottled up. Oh, that's so fucking mood.
Oh, I bet you guys are just too embarrassed to let loose. No need to be shy. Even Farina was shouting from the top of this mountain earlier.
Who? What? What do you mean, who?
Did Paimon hear that right? Farina's
Okay.
also here?
Yeah, there's
In
okay.
Chayang Village?
Believe in your ears. It is indeed as you heard. Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
Yes, we could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and "What
When it's
should
that
I
top
do?"
video, slash fuck yeah,
So we
fuck
hurried
you,
up and had to
Blaze.
check it out.
Not my Kia.
And what do you know? Miss Farina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she
What
saw
just
us.
happened?
Ah, that reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, "So help me, I will figure out what I should do about this script."
Oh no, she's in the middle of
So,
making a movie
You could actually hear what she was saying?
or play.
Why didn't you say so earlier? I thought someone was really in trouble.
I figured we would come check out the situation either way. Why not let her keep some privacy?
Oh, seems like you caught Farina in the middle of some stress relief as well. She probably would have never thought. No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here.
Was she alone?
I think so. We ran into Nervalet on the way here as well, but he was already on his way back, so they probably weren't together.
I don't know about that.
What? Nervalet was here too?
How many people from Fontaine? Yeah, where were the rest of you during the story? I thought most of the Fontainians would be like mingling with the fucking Leeway people. I'm slightly disappointed in that part. I was actually very excited to see more Fontaine characters interact with Leeway characters. That's the only part I think is that's like my only complaint, I think, so far. But I'm hoping that'll change with this chapter.
It couldn't have been for vacation.
I think it just might have been, actually. But apparently he only stayed for half a day before heading back. He's a very busy man.
Neuvillette is not the type to take much time off. Taking even a half day for himself is already a huge step in the right direction.
Didn't Charlotte publish an article on the Liyue tea industry recently? Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after reading that article. You know, just like you were.
My situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked to accompany.
Ah, yes, asked.
The tea purchase is simply an added
Stairs.
bonus
I highly
of
doubt
this
you were
vacation.
asked. Just heard, oh yeah, Nadia's going to
Fontanians and your tea
Leeway.
drinking.
Huh?
Oh, it's not for me. I lost a bet with Ridesley, and now I have to buy him something. It was just a spur-of-the-moment sort of bet. Ridesley gets really invested in that sort of thing, but he couldn't care less about what he wins in the end. You could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and he wouldn't even mind.
I mean, a gift's a gift, I guess.
If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking business. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Nervalet even mentioned it earlier.
Buy 10 boxes, get half off?
Yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy 10 boxes, did you?
Please, do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap?
I wish
That
Cloud
reminds me.
Retainer heard that.
You guys said you only came up here because you heard my voice, right?
God damn
I
it!
hope it didn't get you out. You must have
That would have
had
been
other
such a
plans
cool,
for
funny
the day.
interaction.
Oh, that's right. Who tell? A few days ago, we heard that a friend was going to be in Chaoying Village, so we decided to come and see if we could run into her.
Oh dear. We've been chatting for quite some time. I'm sorry for keeping you.
No harm done, partner.
That's good.
We should probably head out and look for Hu Tao.
No need to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're gonna stay around for a little longer.
Go and meet your friend. We can meet up in Chaoying Village later.
You better! I want to see more Fontaine characters interact with Leeway. One thing I want them to make a change to is I would genuinely like it if they just did have like all the characters just wandering around the world. I do feel like that is something that would be it's just so small. It'd just be cute. Just have them wandering around. They don't have to be fighting or anything. Although I also have comments about how I would like it if in Natlan there's like NPC soldiers fighting against like actual enemies because they're able to do it. We've had that in Sumeru. We had people fighting in Sumeru that were just NPCs. So I would like them to bring that back. But yeah.
What do I have to do to get you to yell from the top of this mountain? Name your price.
You really want to hear it that bad, huh?
Just curious is all. I have a feeling you'll say something amazing.
I will pass. I prefer to let actions speak louder than words.
Aw. fucking marry each other already. God damn it. Alright, where the fuck are you, Hu Tao? Oh, there's Zhongli and Frida. Alrighty. I'm actually curious to see about this one.
Chaoying Village is known for its tea, but you
Dog.
know what else they have with tea? That's right, dim sum! Didn't Gaming say something about dim sum being eaten in the morning? Oh, Paimon wonders if we can still get some at this time of day.
Afternoon tea might be more appropriate at this point.
Oh, well that's fine too. Paimon doesn't care what kind of tea it is as long as it comes with some tasty snacks.
Of course. It has to be with
Let's
food.
see what kind of yummy things we can find around here. Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Is that Farina standing between Zhongli and Hu Tao?
Judging based on that hat, I'd say so.
Wonder what they're talking about. Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Farina about Chaoying Village. Oh, or maybe Hu Tao is trying to rope Farina into being one of her clients.
Want to make a bet?
This isn't the Fortress of Meropide.
Listen, we can still make bets. We don't have to be in a fucking high maximum prison.
Convinced for the right price. Let's say loser buys the winner 3 huge bowls of seafood kanji.
Food.
Since Zhongli is there, Paimon bets things are pretty tame.
Okay, but Hu Tao's there.
Then Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli.
Can I vote for Hustler Hu Tao? It's Hu Tao. It is Hu Tao.
Let's go see who's right.
Hu Tao is just absolutely insane. Just scare him, why don't you?
Now Paimon's shouting too.
Good job, Paimon.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Seems like our luck just keeps on growing.
That we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement must mean that this is quite the serendipitous meeting indeed.
Huh? Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the Traveler and Paimon then?
So many chums all in one place.
I'm pretty sure you didn't learn that one from me. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised to see you here, Traveler. But
I see a
seeing as
chest
you're
behind
a
Farina and
hero
it's gonna
who's been
bother me
all
the
over
entire
to
time.
that, it makes sense that you would be well-traveled and well-connected. Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to take this opportunity to wish you a happy Lantern Rite.
It appears you have been to Fontaine then.
Are you that surprised? You should know about our journey,
Given your
normally.
proclivity to spread good deeds wherever you go, it's no surprise that you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity as illustrious and celebrated as Miss Farina.
That's quite high praise.
I'm trying to think. I think after the events of Fontaine, Zhongli and the other Archons know about Farina, I want to say. Because we know from when you do Liwei's story and Mondstadt's story, we know from some of their, or I think it was only actually, was it only, I think it might have only actually been, yeah, I think actually only Venti comments on, let's just say for better words, the Hydro Archon. He's the only one who comments on that. I don't think Zhongli actually does. We don't actually know if Zhongli knows about the truth of, all of that good jazz.
What I mean to say is,
I know they do
Mr.
now
Zhongli.
because of their reactions and
Although
their
I've built up a certain following within
voiceovers.
Fontaine, it is no reflection of strength or wisdom. I stand before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveler in search of beautiful scenery and creative inspiration. There is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our conversation earlier. Given his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters, there's no way he hasn't heard about what happened in Fontaine. Is he just feigning ignorance for my benefit?
No. Yeah. You're no common tourist. I simply won't have you
Also,
talk about
Farina was
yourself that
technically
way.
immortal for a short while, so
Does that mean
she should
Hu Tao
also feel like he
knows?
knows too much too.
You may not have heard, friends, but
Miss Hu Tao.
Miss Farina is now one of my esteemed
Oh
clients.
god. Alright.
Yep.
Do you hear that, Paimon? She's Hu Tao's esteemed client. Yep.
Okay, you win.
Listen to Hu
I
Tao.
guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
Excuse?
What's this about winning something?
Don't worry about it.
You two were placing bets on us?
I like how we're pointing right at her. It was Paimon. It wasn't me. It was her.
On the side of the road and couldn't help but take guesses as to what you were talking about. Oh, I see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that I was trying to promote my business to Miss Farina.
Yes. That's exactly how we worded it.
That I do, my friend. What was Paimon's guess then? Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie around.
By newbie, you mean me, right?
If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was also correct.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about some great sites.
Okay, but who was doing it first?
You see? Paimon was right too.
Oh, shush.
Since both of our guesses were right, there can't be a winner or a loser.
Fine, keep your secret staff.
Hey, don't be
I want to know more about that, though. How much more you got hiding in there?
How about this? You buy Paimon a bowl, and Paimon will also buy you a bowl. As for the third bowl... Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, as a congratulations for the huge deal I just struck.
Aw, I'll buy you a bowl anytime you want. That's cute.
I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite the sum after all. Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask about the most important question. Did something happen recently, Farina?
Oh, wait a minute. Are you buying
What do you mean?
a funeral for...
Well, you know, with you enlisting the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and all.
Oh, well, yes.
Really? Oh no. Paimon is so sorry for your loss. Although Paimon may have not known the person, please accept Paimon's deepest...
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
Oh, never mind. I thought we were going the route of she wanted to host a little funeral for... Yeah, I don't want to say. Spoilers, just in case.
Of a funeral parlor and all. Hey, it's not that big of a stretch.
I'll give Paimon that one. Yeah, that's not
Really,
big of a stretch.
Paimon, it's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral?
I mean, you could have a funeral yourself.
Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film. Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light on even now. Anyway, that's not the point.
Okay, that was cute.
Now that Fontaine's biggest star has returned to the stage, I figured it's about time the industry enjoyed a breath of fresh air.
Might even call it a breath of fresh... That's dumb. That's bad. No, that was bad.
I'll have to remember that for my ad posters.
Oh, Paimon sees. That makes a lot of sense. So, did you come to Liyue just to enlist the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Well, not exactly. My original plan was to just relax and enjoy the sights. But then I ran into Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli, and well, you know the rest. I suppose it was meant to be.
It was a fated meeting indeed.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all thanks to that man who stopped to ask for directions. Oh? Who was it?
It's someone you know.
Yeah, let's say
Wanna
Nerval.
take a guess? What? How did you guess that on your first try?
Who else would you be talking about,
Very
Farina?
impressive, my friend. Your guessing game is spot on today.
That reminds me of our encounter with Navi and Clarinda at the top of the mountain. Are they gonna come down and say hi? We'll look at the pitiful expression from his face in case you leave the part out about the shouting.
Paimon never thought Neuvillette would be the type to get lost.
Listen, it's fun to make Farina get embarrassed though.
I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place without any trouble.
That's not.
He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to Fontaine.
Yup, that's exactly what he asked. This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route.
For him though, swimming would probably be the fastest route of them all. I don't know if he wants to get caught though, as his hidden role.
Of course. I'm also a guide of sorts, you know. So naturally, I also have a great sense of direction. But speaking of your friend...
What about him?
He doesn't get out much, does he?
No, he does not. He's very much stuck up in his office half the fucking time.
No wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have never guessed he was here on vacation if you hadn't told me.
All in all, he was only here for half a day. I'm pretty sure he is the only one who would consider that to be a vacation.
Oh? This gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything like what someone would wear on vacation.
Is that so?
Oh boy.
Wait, you didn't see him, Jean-Louis?
Maybe that's for the best for right now.
At the time, it appeared as if Director
Maybe that's
Hu
for
and
the
Miss
best
Farina
for
were
right
having
now.
Quite the productive conversation. I know matters of business can take much discussion, so I decided to fetch some tea for them.
What a shame. That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated sort of guy. I actually think you two would have hit it off.
Is that so?
Oh no! Judging how Zhongli is acting, taking into consideration Zervalet's true identity, Zhongli would have avoiding him on purpose. Oh, nothing. Oh, I see. Truly a pity.
To borrow Miss Farina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just wasn't meant to be.
Well, with the traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance.
I guess he's
to know each
comfortable
other at
meeting
some point.
Farina despite the events of Fontaine. Which kind of makes sense. I always wonder though, because like the CGs they do of like the Archons, like they always put as far as I can see, they put Farina in with them. But I've also always wondered if that meant that like all the Archons do relatively know each other, their appearance and such, but also like Farina's reaction kind of leads to believe otherwise. So like we know at the very least from so many events that Venti knows who Zhongli is. So at the very least, we know those two know each other's forms. Like, they know, like, yes, Venti knows who Zhongli is, Zhongli knows who Venti is. There haven't been really any events, I don't think. I'm, like, trying to think. Where, like, I came and, like, talked to the others. Which really sucks. I really fucking wish she would be in more events. But, like, haha, Inazuma is so far apart. And I haven't done any events that was with Sumeru because I skipped all of Sumeru. I was when Sumeru was coming out is when I was on break. So any events that were in Sumeru I missed. So if there were any events in Sumeru that involved like Nahida meeting up with any of the Archons, I did not see them. I might look into that though. Might see if Nahida interacted with any of the Archons during that time. I have a certain charm about me.
Well, that's certainly true. Oh, that reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try and talk to Neuvillette into loosening up a bit. Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days. He shouldn't keep himself cooped up all the time.
He's just worried about the place.
Clams open their shells to let in fresh water every once in a while, right?
Okay, Farina, you're a bit of a hypocrite for saying this, but alright.
Fill out a leave of
Even if you
Makes sense
didn't really have a
perhaps.
choice in the matter, but
He'd,
whatever.
have to approve it himself, since he handles that sort of thing now, but you know what I mean.
It feels very weird hearing Farina do this speech, but alright.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important.
He's nice, fair, impartial, Ildex of Fontaine.
Yeah, sounds like a pretty uptight sort of guy, all right. In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes knowing when and what to prioritize. It seems like your friend still has a lot of growing to do.
If I remember correctly, he's already several thousands of years old.
When's the last time you had a vacation?
You're quite right,
Oh,
Miss Hutao.
there's the two buggers in the fucking background.
Oh? Traveler, Miss Farina, those two individuals over there appear to recognize you.
Yay, more interactions between Leeway and Fontaine.
Oh, it's Navia and Clarand. Hey, over here!
Aw, a little wave.
We saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
Please, excuse the interruption.
Oh, so polite. No apologies necessary. Any friend of the Traveler and Miss Farina is a friend of mine.
Ah, straight to the point. I like it.
You know, with how close Hu Tao acts to the main character, you would think that fuck, it's been so long since I did Leeway's story. I don't think Hu Tao was ever part of Leeway's main story, was she? No. Ming Wong, Kuching, Ganyu, Child, Hongli, obviously. Baiju and Chi-Chi were there for like a split second. Yeah, I don't think Hu Tao was in Leeway's main story. I'm like, you would think with how close she does act though, with us, that like she would have been part of the main story. Am I misremembering? I genuinely don't remember her being part of the main story. It feels like she should have been though. Really feels like she should have been. Everyone circles around you and begins to introduce themselves. She has lights light up when she hears about Chlorine's profession. Oh no. Who's our stage free and expel some of her more misguided ideas. No, Chlorine is not an executioner. Stop it. I technically, I mean, I guess she does technically kill people sometimes,
It's getting
but
late. If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
Indeed. Then, Miss Farina,
Oh, yes?
when are you planning to head back? Do you need us to escort you?
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary. I mean, you're not my subordinate anymore. You don't need to look after me.
I mean, she could still be your friend, ya goober.
I didn't mean it that way. It's normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other on the road.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be even harder to navigate after dark.
Exactly. Just like in those ghost
Hu
stories.
Tao.
8 paths
Oh, for fuck's sake, Hu
converge in a
Tao,
wood.
please.
Beside them an old house is stood. If you dare to go inside, not a soul will greet your eye. But if you take a closer look, there may be something you mistook. A candle flickers to and fro, yet there is no wind to make it so. What is its secret? What could it mean? In this
God
wood, where mystery screams.
Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Hu Tao? Oh, yeah, what's up, Cryptid? What you need? What you need, you cute little shit?
My dear demoiselles, ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me with you.
Of course.
Man, I like Clarence, but like, I probably won't end up pulling for her. I already have so many fucking Electro characters, and not even mentioning I have my C2 Shogun, so I don't really need an Electro character right now. There's just too many good Electro characters, and I own like most of them. Oh, but she's so fucking. I like Clarence. I like her character.
Gotta say, Farina, you are really quite the character. By the way, did I hear you mention that Clorand used to work under you?
Oh.
Then you must have also been a leader
Oh.
at some point.
Have we not had this conversation?
Well,
Wait a minute.
that's, all in the past now. Besides, being a leader is hard. It wasn't the right job for me. I prefer how things are now. I can come and go as I please, and get to enjoy the sweet taste of freedom.
I still want to
I
give
see.
Farina a hug.
Well, you've
I really
certainly picked
do.
an apt place to relax. Xiaoying Village is an exemplary choice.
Only the best. And I've learned a lot, too. Thank you
Honestly,
so
now I think
much,
about it, I don't
Mr.
think there's a
Chow and
character
Mr.
from
Zhongli.
Fontaine I don't like.
It's fine.
I like all of them.
You thanked us more than
It's not
enough
like in the past
already.
where like a character was just
The
kind of
next
bland
time
for
you're in
me.
this neck of the woods, I'll treat you to some dim sum in the city.
Which is kind of why I wish they would make
Dim
more
sum.
Fontaine
Is
characters.
that some
More
kind of
4 stars
leeway
too.
term for snacks or desserts?
They are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much
Oh, I suppose you said
tea,
whisper
sweets,
you a
and
question.
good company as you can manage.
I don't know where you're
Oh,
whispering me
so
from.
it's basically a tea party. Sounds great.
Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp. They're so sweet and delicious, Paimon knows you'll love them.
Ooh, okay.
I was gonna say, I went on my phone, I was like, are you
Then.
DMing me on Twitter? What's happening?
But didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
Well, I want to see. Hi, Maple. I'm glad you get to enjoy the quote of the big boom booms that are not balloons. Man, I wonder what that's about. I already know. Also, hi, Maple. How you doing, beautiful?
Of course I am. I bought tons of fun things to bring home with me. A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Oh, and a stuffed toy of a mythical beast.
Definitely not about
Gloria
balloons.
still
No,
didn't
I mean,
buy anything for
technically,
Back with you is that tea?
technically.
And some tea-flavored hard candies.
Hi, Never. I'm gonna hope you are
They're
too.
for
I'm
Sijin.
doing okay. I'm doing even better
Chlorine
now that
isn't
you're here,
much
you
of a
cute little shit.
shopaholic.
Well, one of us has to practice restraint.
Ah, yes, the good
Hey,
old Kieran
I'm
quote.
hardly reckless with my Mora. I'll have you know, all the purchases I made today were well within my budget.
I knew that. Did you know that people tan their balls? Because apparently that's a thing some people do. Why would you tan them? What is the point?
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea, of course. I just had to try all the varieties recommended in the Steambird. Other than that, just some bits and bobs, you know. A little bit of this, little bit of that. They should all be things I can use, I think.
You fell for marketing traps. Aw, Farida.
Now Paimon's even more confused. If you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Linny's magic packets?
Packets? Do you mean pockets?
Oh, actually.
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so that's what happened. Wait, what? Why did he take them? He's not hoarding treasure.
Is that a joke because of his identity? That's definitely a joke because of his
quite the
identity.
imagination you've got there,
Oh
Paimon.
god, it's totally right.
Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take them back for us. I felt a bit bad at first, but, I really did have a lot of stuff.
He even offered to deliver my gifts to the fortress of Meripede for me once he's done with the day's work. Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he says he can do something, then he means it.
See, even Clorand was happy to take him up on his offer. If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse?
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman. Maybe he's not as uptight as I thought. If only the funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him. Right, Zhongli?
I love that
Indeed.
they keep trying to be like, hey, Zhongli, right? You should have interacted with him,
Neuvillette offered
right?
to deliver her gifts to Risley. So if we go to the entrance of the Fortress of Meripede, maybe we'll run into the...
Jesus Christ, you want me to go all the way? Where are you asking me to go? Yeah, no, they want me to go all the way over there now. Okay, well, I want to talk to you
That
guys more.
reminds me, a new year of work is about to begin. If there's anything you want to talk about, Zhongli, you know you can come to me. I'm all ears.
Does the director have any concerns?
It just seemed like you were a bit preoccupied
Stinky. Hi,
today.
Tracy. I'm
He
not
was
stinky.
less
You're
talkative than
stinky.
usual. He barely said anything other than, "Is that so?" and "Indeed." If you ask me, I'd say you're having a midlife crisis. You're
What's up?
getting
How
to be
you doing,
around
Tracy?
that
You
age
stink butt.
after all.
Is that so?
Ugh.
I jest. Given its distance from the city, Chaoying Village enjoys a much slower pace of life. Surrounded by such peace and tranquility, I also seem to have developed a proclivity for
Ah, yes, you
inactivity.
totally developed that
apologize for
because of
making
the
you
fact that
worry.
you came to this village. Totally. Oh, Jean-Louis.
I see. What do you think, Traveler? Is this atmosphere putting you in a lazy mood too?
Different worlds should not collide. Out of sight, out of mind.
Wow, you are getting really good at these kinds of lines.
Indeed.
Doing pretty good. Been a while. I know it's been a while. You better be doing good, you little shit. Don't make me lock you in the basement again.
Don't know exactly when he'll show up.
Well, everyone, make sure that you've got all your belongings with you before we leave. If there's any souvenirs anyone still wants to buy, the time is now.
Reliable as ever, Miss President.
What is that supposed to mean?
Gloriand is right, though. You really are reliable.
It's not what she's saying, it's the way she's saying it.
I will say, I never thought you'd be so easygoing outside of work, Gloriand. The tone of voice you use when you're working doesn't exactly make you seem like the type who enjoys interacting with people.
Well, I try to keep my professional and private life separate. That includes my behavior.
I really am interested when we
Take
do
care now,
learn more
Traveler.
about Claire, because I
Play
feel like
on.
we, even though she showed up a lot in the main story in 14, I feel like we don't know as much about her as we should.
Trying to act cool now, are we? Well, I guess it's not an act for you, is it?
This is someone's dream,
are
by the
indeed
way, is
quite
having these
strong.
three all surrounding them. Don't lock me
It's
up
been
anymore.
great
I'm a strong,
talking to
independent
you
purple
all.
cloud now. Well,
I'm
hell
really
yeah.
glad I decided to come
You
to
got your
Chaoying
independence. You're independent
Maybe
now.
we could go on another trip together sometime?
Aw. I like this. I like these little small things. They're so fucking cute. Oh, why can't we have more small events that just show off all the characters vibing with each other? I want that more often. Or, you know, just have them walk around with each other. I will die on this hill. I want them to just walk around and interact with each other. It doesn't even have to be during events. Just have their fucking characters out doing whatever. It would not be that complex, I feel like. C'est la vie. I feel like I'm gonna not have. Do I have to go? Oh no, I can just go around. I feel like I'm gonna always be on the on that one. I don't think they're ever gonna do that as much as I would love them to. Motherfucker, I thought I grabbed the one that was up there. Did I not grab it? Oh wait, this is under the bridge, isn't it? I'll grab it after. Nervalette, you little shit. Fucking hiding.
Look, it's Neuvillette. We lucked out.
It helps. We can teleport.
Oh, it's you. It has been some time since our last meeting.
Kinda.
Few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a walk and avail myself of this area's peace and quiet.
You call this early? Do you always work this late, Neuvillette?
Strictly
Also,
speaking,
you're
it
at the
depends on
entrance to a
agenda for the
prison.
day.
How is this
I am
relaxing?
bereft of time,
I guess a
however,
high max
so
prison, but
working late is
God
of
damn it,
little
Tracy!
consequence to me.
Oh, I need squats. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, all right. There we go. Done. Fuck you, Tracy.
Really?
Ugh.
You have so much time.
You know what?
on
I
your
needed
hands,
that.
then why didn't
Nice
you only
workout
go to Chaoying
before I
Village
eventually
for
go to
half a
eat
day?
after we finish this.
First, I should clarify that I was
Ugh.
referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal on any given day.
Okay, but how long do you
Second,
live?
I was
Are you
unaware
immortal or
possessed knowledge
no?
of my trip to Chaoying Village.
I've always been under the impression Nervalette is immortal.
I see. Thank you for informing me. Yes, they have been safely delivered.
Oh.
I have to hand it to Clorant.
You know what's funny? You could be counting all the way up to 10 in the background. No one know. I actually am doing squats. Fuck you. Yeah, but fuck you, Tracy. I'm not lying about that shit. What, you think I would make you fuckers waste your points for nothing?
I hereby confirm receipt of the goods on behalf of the staff of the Fortress of
Fuck no.
A verbal receipt.
Try to fucking catch me in a lie, little shit.
Is such a formality really necessary for a small matter such as this?
Guess not. This quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift, don't you think? Before you know it, they'll start accusing me of taking bribes.
Just take the tea, Risley.
Much of that is my own excess, I'm afraid.
Oh! Wait.
Oh? Why? What happened?
It was buy 10 boxes, get half.
Oh my god. Nervalette, you fell for it?
That explains it then.
Come on.
Well, go ahead and leave them to me. I'll get through this stash as fast as I can.
You have my thanks.
God damn it, Nervalette.
Oh,
godlike entities, and they still fall for scams on the street.
This is a stone slate, engraved with a symbolic design.
Started playing Helldivers 2 and said I can't spread democracy without the servers. Yeah, I fucking saw that was happening. People were complaining about the servers being full, which, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll play Helldivers 2. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like every time I try to play a multiplayer game with people, everyone fucking stops playing it. This is why I'm usually the one to invite people instead, because I'm not going to stop playing it.
Okay.
Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and impartiality of judiciousness.
They need to get more servers, though, if that's the case.
As a tribute to that sentiment, this slate was designed after a traditional legal codex and engraved with a symbol instead of text. During my travels recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the ceramic arts. So I decided to have a go.
Okay.
We joked with Clorant some time ago about gifting you a legal codex. So, here you go.
So that's what this is about.
I did not expect you to remember it as well. In any case, I hope this can be considered as a reasonable attempt to join in on the banter.
It is a very good attempt.
They're trying to increase the cap, but it's hard. I didn't expect that many players, because the first one had a peak of 10k players. Right now, it's 400k peak, only with 3 Steam, so not counting PS5. Oh yeah, I forgot I believe they're cross-platform, right? And I've been seeing a lot of memes of people saying it's going to be even worse when Xbox players get on. My god. I talked about it with Rack earlier. It's giving me like big Risk of Rain vibes, where like Risk of Rain 1 was kind of niche and not a lot of people played it, but then Risk of Rain 2 came out and then a lot of people really got into the second game more than the first. So I'm feeling like it feels like that a little bit.
I suppose I should.
And they're also just the fact that like they're different styles of gameplay too.
Centers around the law. That's an impressive level of commitment.
You know, I've seen all the memes and gameplay, but I have not seen what the actual reward system is. It looks like everyone has the same gun and everything in that game.
In the Fortress's showroom.
Surely there's no need for such a grand gesture.
Uh-oh. You're gonna regret it.
I don't have anything like a showroom.
Oh, never mind.
But we do have a storage room. We can put it next to all the mechanical parts Sijuin has collected.
That sounds good to me.
Let's just put it in storage. I'll just put it in the basement. All good.
So that's what you were doing in Chaoying Village.
It's the same kind of thing. Okay.
Indeed. Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local spring water.
What does that mean?
The aftertaste is much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue the water with extraneous emotion. If you want to experience the true flavor, you simply have to go to the source. Perhaps I should organize some time off to do the same elsewhere.
Ah, yes, but please take more than just a half a day to do that, Snoodlet.
Then we are of the same mind. It appears my desire is justified.
If you say so, but you know you don't have to justify a vacation, right? You can just.
Oh, I wish that was the case everywhere.
You're hardly bereft of time. You can do whatever you like.
You're quite right. I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity, but rather a lack of inspiration. However, after reading a few articles about Liyue's holiday traditions, the idea popped into my head and made
You get
itself
the
quite apparent.
permission.
Seeing as I was free of responsibilities
Okay, so
for
it's
the
mostly
morning,
a
I decided to depart at once.
Oh, there's perks? I didn't know that part.
Refreshing. My spontaneous outing seemed to inspire quite a few other spontaneous decisions as well. Take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving, but add the right amount of water, and it becomes soft, moldable, and able to take shape. In the past, I never thought about how quotidian vessels were crafted, but now I have participated in their very making. This is also something I made today.
Oh? Is that a soup spoon? Or a ladle? What the fuck is that? Oh wow, what a big ladle.
That's a ladle? Paimon thought it was supposed to be some long.
I mean, that's part of its design. Come on now.
That was indeed one of my inspirations.
Color also really matches your style.
Really? You like it?
He's so happy. He's like a
To tell
puppy.
you the truth, given your unexpected arrival, I find myself quite unequipped to give you the welcome you deserve. Around such an important holiday such as this, human custom would dictate that gifts should be in order. But I'm afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is.
Aw.
That is precisely why it would do me such a great honor if you accepted.
Hell yeah, I'll accept your little dolphin label.
You are most welcome.
Little Nessie ladle. Aw. Pass along the advice, Nervlet's vacation.
Approve a leave of absence request for myself. That sounds like it could easily lead to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence.
Oh my god.
Which couldn't be in further violation of protocol.
Nervlet, please.
But I suppose I understand her point. My proclivity to refrain from personal outings does in part originate from a sense of responsibility toward my duties. But it is also due to a lack of desire to engage in the human world. But now I see that the human world is indeed full of many interesting places to discover.
I thought you learned that when you fucking... Alright. I thought you learned that through the events of the Fontaine story, you little shit. Oh, it's a little lady you put in the teapot. Okay, that's cute. Guess I think I did, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. One day I will do... One day I'll focus on the goddamn fucking teapot stuff. One day. Oh my god, Sims, it teams? What? Alright. Go to the team making workshop. How much is left of this one? I mean, this is pretty much what I wanted. I wanted the Fontaine people to finally interact with Liyue characters. I'm wanting it forever. It's not even just the Fontaine and Liyue. I just want more characters from the different countries to interact with each other. Because I feel like it just does not happen as much as it should. Wait, what? Wait, did I, wait. The voices stopped. Did I actually start going to a different side of it? I definitely did go to a different side of it. This is different. What the fuck? Oh, I'm gonna skip through this. I don't care about this. I wanted to do just the other thing. I don't care. I wanted to do the fucking Lantern Ray. What the fuck? It must have swapped me away from the Lantern Ray. Unless did the Lantern Ray quest end and I just didn't pay attention? Son of a bitch. I will listen to the fucking thing later. I will read the back script of this. I did not mean to start this. Got started. It's a T1. Well, the T1's gonna have to wait when I'm doing it in a different period of time. Oh gosh darn it. How long is this gonna be? I think I finished the lantern right, and it just swapped me off, and I just didn't realize it. In which case, I'll just quickly use my resin. And probably call it for the stream if that's the case. Sir, this is a Wendy's. I'm like spamming the spacebar as much as I can right now. Yep, I'm totally paying attention. Okay, what the fuck? Did it end and I'm just dumb? It did just end. I'm just dumb. All right, I didn't even. Did it do the thing saying that the quest was complete? Because I did not see it, or I was just not paying attention. Well, that's fine. All right. Well, that's all the lantern right then. That's done. That fucking felt like a very anticlimactic end. I didn't think we would end the Lantern Rite's story quest talking to Nervalette and Fontaine. I thought we would have had more. Hell, I thought we would have had that talking to like the Fontainian characters before the Lantern Rite Festival actually ended with Gaming's little cutscene. So that's a I'm a little mixed on that one. Our resin isn't even done being maxed out. I don't know if I want to do it. That's fine. I think I'm good then. I did manage to get all of the Lantern Rite event done. I did like that though. That story was cute. Even if I feel like it should have been swapped in order, me personally, I think that's my only thing I wasn't really a fan of with it. I do wish they had the Fontaine characters be a little bit more involved in the main like Lantern Rite story with Gaming, but otherwise not that bad. I kind of want to do it. All right, let me just go quickly do some of the things I was doing because I was training up my Goro for my Navia team, so I feel like I'll just do that quick. Because I'll get my materials for him really quick, and then I'll call it for the stream. Where are you?
Illusion shot. Propagate. Animo test 6308. Stand clear. Absorption test. Ha! I swear by my sword.
This shouldn't take long.
Germinate. Torn to oblivion.
Did I miss? I fucking missed.
There is no scatter. Absorption test. Stand clear.
There's the real one. There it is.
Wind, hear me. Animo test 6308. Animo hypostick. Inazuma shines eternal.
Easy.
Illusion shattered.
I still feel like still feels like my Navia team is so much better. Why am I looking for Goro mats right now? Yeah, I must need the pearls. I know. How many did I need? So 8. Oh. I saw OBS flicker. That bothered me. Alright, so 8, 20, 40. So I need 40 total. Okay. 160. I could probably just do quick. Which one do I want to do? We'll do this one. I'll do the domain twice. And then I'll call it for the stream. Get these done real quick. I know it's electric damage bonus. I want to do in my Navia team. I'll do one of other, because actually, I think I'll try to do one of both, because I want to kind of see how well I handle it with both my teams. But I already know that my Navia is more min-maxed than my Shogun is.
Scatter! Stand clear. Animo test 6308. I swear by my sword. Swirl, Mark 2. Spring forth. Propagate. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion. Illusion. Absorption test. Stand clear. Wind, hear me. Enhanced animo mod.
There is no escape.
How long seconds was that? That was 46 seconds. Alright, we'll test it with Navia's team next. See if I get anything good. Element recharge is not almost full. Alright. Do it one more time, but I want to swap my team out just to see. You puppy, listen, Goro is definitely a cute doggo, but bite you. I say that as someone who knows now about his proclivity to dress up or pretend to be someone of the more feminine nature. Alright, we'll see how well my Navia team does. I say that, but Goro is going to be swapped out. Diona is going to be swapped out for him.
Can't handle your drink. A proper send-off. Let the world come alive. Yeah, coming at ya. Hiya. Breaking news.
I think I'm realizing that Navia has better single target damage in her team.
Look at you, Bootown. I'm a rock.
But my Shogun has better AoE. Also, I just realized my Farina thing going off. I fucked up.
Watch out. This one's got your name on it. Hard hitting it. Stay on us, back. Hiya. That's the fire. Well, hey there.
And that was, yeah, minute 7. Okay. Yeah, how it goes. Hey, Pass, you caught us in this. How you doing? We're doing good over here. Finished up the Lantern Rite Festival event in Genshin. I'm just finishing up some domains really quick just because I wanted to get this used. Let's see. Defense crit rate. That one's not bad. If it gave crit damage or elemental recharge, that would probably be a better plume for him because it gives the plus defense. That one I'm gonna lock that one just so I remember. I said I'm gonna lock it. Thank you. Energy recharge, attack, crit rate, elemental recharge. Like it's nice. I mean, it could be good as a substitute. It would be bad as a substitute for some characters. Doing good to Spike's Minecraft. Yeah, I hope Minecraft's going good. Do I want to lock this one? It could be good in the future if I just use it as a substitute sans for someone. I'll lock it just in case. It might be good down the line. I'll do it one more time. We're not going to use our condensed resin.
Strike a pose. Time to shine. Say cheese. Watch out. This one's got your name on it. Fire. Well, with rocks. Truth bomb. Look at you, Bootown. Think you can bully me? Watch out. Shower me with threat.
And where's Big Doggo? There's Big Doggo.
Feeling lucky? Hold that pose.
Oh, I fucked up on the timing on that.
Coming at ya. Let the world come alive. Can't handle your drink. Huh? Scratch that. A proper send-off from this. Watch out.
There you. There we go. Yeah, it seems even though I think highly of my Navia team, it does definitely need some work. But I do think that's where Goro is going to come in handy. Because Goro's auto collects the crystallized reactions for me, which is going to be really good. Also, having a little bit more geo damage will be nice. And he also gives Navia more crit damage as well, just because we'll have 2 geos on our team. So I do think overall he'll be better than Diona in the long run. Also, let me just quickly do this. Get our healing up. Still can't heal Farina all the way, but that makes sense because Farina's got a fuck ton of HP. Alright, I think this is a good time to end it. Just a little over 3 hours, and I managed to get everything I wanted to do done today. I don't know if Genshin streams are going to be a regular thing, because I play a lot of Genshin, and it does kind of make sense if I actually started doing it on stream. Maybe going forward, I'll do like the events, like the major events on stream, or maybe when a character comes out I really want, I'll pull for them on stream. But I can't. No guarantees for that. No guarantees for that. Also, just because like Saturdays aren't normally my stream times. This week was a little special, given current things. Maybe in the future, as things get a little bit better here at the Lamp Association, we'll do maybe Saturday streams more often with Genshin, but we'll have to see. Being honest, it's been a while since I've streamed. Yeah, it has been, because I don't... Here's the thing. I am trying to find, and I've been always trying to find games. This has been something that's been going on since I started doing streaming content, is I always keep trying to find games that I want to play regularly on the channel. For a while, that was Toontown, and people came here and watched my Toontown streams and Toontown content. But Toontown got boring, mainly because a lot of people who I was playing it with stopped playing it, or the content became a little too samey for me that I didn't enjoy it. That's kind of how I felt with Guild Wars when we started doing that for a bit. And kind of how I feel a little bit with Genshin. That's why maybe with Genshin I'll just do it with the events whenever like a big event comes out or something. It's not going to be like Guild Wars, where my issue with Guild Wars was like I was really like playing it during like the holidays. And I didn't want to just do holiday events with Guild Wars. But yeah, I'll figure. So I still gotta figure it out. There's a lot of stuff with my content I'm still overall trying to figure out on my own time. But yeah. Anyway, let's go find someone to raid. Who's live tonight? Who is here for the lamp to raid? A couple people live. I did want to kind of raid Atlas because Atlas is doing their donathon. Oh, Atlas is also doing... Yeah, let's do Atlas. Atlas is doing her donathon. And they're doing 100% orange juice. We'll rate Atlas. They're a cute heckin' worm who's doing a donathon that they need some help on. 100% orange juice. Yeah. Something I sometimes play on this channel too that I really want to get back into. I'm also trying to work on some stuff for that. But yeah. This is your raid message if you are not subscribed. This is your raid message if you are. Otherwise, everybody, schedule will be out. I don't know. Schedules are a little inconsistent too, just because things going on. I'm hoping in the near future I'll be able to figure some stuff out. Shut up, Farida. I'll be able to figure things out. But otherwise, everybody, have a wonderful rest of your night. Good night.